Hello.
Yeah, your mic needs to be like not muted in order for people to hear you.
Look, I don't need your sass.
I've learned this. I've learned this over the years.
I don't need your discussions on the matter. Okay?
All right, bye. What if I just fucking got up and walked away and nobody ever saw me again?
Then your roommate would wonder where rent is.
I just walked. Nah, we paid rent last week. He'd have a whole month before he started wondering that.
I didn't say when he would start wondering.
I just start walking into the horizon and fucking disappear. All right.
Okay.
This is gonna be a fucking weird one. You wanna synthesize a bunch of shit while also maybe leveling up? Probably.
We have no plan.
No plan whatsoever.
No plan at all.
So let's go talk to a Moogle so they can tell us what our plan is.
Okay.
So
we should write stuff down.
Oh, I have a whole guide open right here.
Oh, good. We'll need it.
We sure will. All right.
Oh, shit. I ran into a fatal flaw where I cannot check the stream audio because I had to mute Chrome. Because So basically, Joe, your job is to check the stream audio.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Which is what I usually do. Okay, so... And you gotta make sure that...
Can I hear myself?
Can you hear yourself? That's an important question.
Yes, we seem fine.
Okay, we're fine both in relation to each other and in relation to the video game?
Yes, the endless feedback loop sounded like it.
Okay. So then... Let's see what this man wants from us.
Mr. Moogle. Alright. We gotta, like, look at stuff to make, I guess. Alright, so basically what we have to do to complete synthesis, and somebody might know better than I do, I don't know. We have to make 2 versions of every single item except for Ultima Weapon, which cannot be made a better version. Because Ultima Weapon require... Also, yeah, there's getting all the materials for the... You know, getting 30 or more dense shards.
Okay.
Okay, so basically...
I hope someone's writing this down. Namely you.
Well, let's just start. Let's do this. Let's do those. Just so we're killing enemies. And so the first one on there is blazing
shards, stones, and gems.
Who drops blazing shards?
Okay. Step 1. Let's write down all of these.
We don't need to because the answer is all of them.
No, not dark shards.
And dense gems. Okay, and twilight stones. Wow. Look.
See? We've got a good start. By the way,
let's
update the .txt this time.
Oh yeah, I should do this. Let's start with the blazing stuff, I guess.
Okay. Hold on, let me switch
now the things...
Controller battery.
The things that drop blazing shards are hammer frames and minute bombs.
Okay, so where do we go?
So hammer frames you can find at Beast Castle, and minute bombs you can apparently find in Olympus Coliseum.
Okay.
So wherever you want to go, it's up to you. Let's see which one. Hold on, I'm gonna also check which one is the more common drop, if there is one.
Should we check where literally all of these are so we can see if we can get 2 at once?
That's not a terrible idea. Okay, yeah, these both drop very, very, very. Okay, so both of those drop. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, I don't even know how to begin organizing this. I don't think I can focus on writing down multiple.
I'm certain there is a guide somewhere.
It's a lot of information. I'm looking at guides. They all list them separately. It looks like...
Is there a speedrun guide? 100% speedruns? Surely someone does them.
No. Olympus. Olympus seems to be where we're gonna get all but blazing gems.
Okay.
So let's just focus on the blazing gems we're going to have to go to Agrabah for. So we want specifically the Valley of the Dead.
Okay, we'll find it, I guess.
And this is for the places. This is for the blazing shards. Is where you're going to find minute bombs. World cabins. Cabins? Did I just say cabins? Underworld cabins. So those things could drop blazing crystals.
Oh, the Neo things. These jackasses.
No, the horns. They drop blazing crystals.
Oh, that's what we meant by horns.
Yeah. The ones that are actual horns.
I thought it was like the part of an animal horns. Okay, so we want to...
Okay. So turn off Donald's ability to heal you. Oh, wait. Donald's not even in your party right now, so...
Gullwing is much weaker.
It is much weaker, but it also... Jesus, that is so much weaker. Make sure Aaron doesn't have an ability to heal you if he's going to stay out. Some of them do.
We might as well.
Okay, cool. He doesn't have anything equipped, so it doesn't
We might
matter.
as well standardize our party. Turn off.
Oh yeah, we gotta make sure Lucky Lucky is also on.
Cure. Okay, you've got Lucky Lucky.
Goofy, do you have Lucky Lucky? Goofy has Lucky Lucky. Does Sora have Lucky Lucky at all?
Pretty sure. Yes.
There. And it is equipped. Perfect.
Do I have experience boost? But do I have another one? Yes. Okay. So they're both. Okay. So that should be.
That should be all you
that we need.
All right. If you find more of those horns, just go ahead and murder them.
I mean, ideally, just murder everything.
Well, yeah, kill everything you find.
So welcome to episode 1 of the Kingdom Hearts podcast. Would you stop spawning behind me?
Get your health in the red and then murder spree. I feel like you just gotta let. Well, actually, no. Nothing's gonna kill you down here.
Yeah, nothing.
Even with the weaker Keyblade, like. They're barely hitting you. Ah, you're getting blazing stones here too. Perfect. This is the best area for this, I guess. That's the only way I'm going to be able to compartmentalize these. I think this is a save area. What are you still doing here? Nobody fucking asked you. Ame is announcing merch right now.
Like specifically merch?
When on birthdays they get merch for their birthday.
Interesting.
All of them. This was the incorrect one, but it's fine. Don't worry, we're fine.
I mean, we reached a dead end, so.
Well, yeah, but you could have reloaded exactly into that dead end, and then the enemy.
Well, you know.
I mean, there's still enemies that drop blazing gems.
We got a blazing something. The horns were in here.
These things. The horns are in here, and these things also drop a blazing something. Blazing stone. There you go.
Yeah, see, this is going well. And we're getting bright stuff, too. We do need that.
We do need that.
We need everything.
It's funny, because literally the main thing you get The main thing you get from doing get this many material of this material. You want to take a guess as to what the reward is for completing those side missions?
Is it a lucky thing?
No. You're able to just buy them in the store.
I mean, that makes sense.
So once you've gotten 30 of them, now you can just buy them.
That does make sense. The way you say that, sounds like you're expecting me to be surprised or shocked.
I mean,
in some way.
I feel like at that point you don't need to buy them anymore. You have 30 of them, but I might be wrong. I don't mess with synthesis pretty much ever, except to make Save the King and Save the Queen and Ultimate Weapon.
More blazing.
It's okay. Yep, they drop blazing crystals as well, and a power crystal. Whoa! Let's check with the... Actually, yeah, let's kill the rest of these, and let's check with the Moogles. See what numbers we're at now.
Probably not 30.
Oh, yeah, probably. I don't know. Have you ever counted to 30?
Yes.
When? And why?
Many times, actually.
All right, so this should show...
Well, does this count how many we've currently gotten, or how many, like, in total we've gotten?
Go down to the bottom. Okay, this is how many in total you've gotten.
Okay.
Because Orichalcum Plus is still down as 7.
I find it hard to believe we've gotten one blazing gem ever.
Well, there's only 2 enemies in the entire game that drop them, and they only spawn in Agrabah. So, it's not actually that unrealistic.
Okay. And apparently every blazing shard we've ever gotten was right now? What's the difference between the white number and the blue number?
We haven't gotten any blazing shards. Oh, no, yes, we haven't killed anything that drops blazing shards.
Oh, we did?
Yet. No, the bombs and the big hammer.
Top is total, bottom is how much you have.
Oh, okay.
Now here's the question that's the real shit. Which one do these count? Because it could be either.
I believe it's just in total for those specifically. I feel like the bottom, no, because the bottom still lists Orichalcum Plus as having 7, and you don't have 7. You used them all.
Okay, so then what are the white numbers?
I don't know. That's a great fucking question. What's the difference between the blue numbers and the white numbers?
Neat.
What a great system. What a great, well put together system. Hey guys, do you think that... Wait, hit square. What is collection list?
This.
Damn it! Fuck.
Well, we've got a few more
like
stones and crystals here.
Do you think we should create like a legend so that they can read it? Don't be stupid. Mr. Designer.
What are these things supposed to be?
What are what things supposed to be?
These like little toys with drills on them.
They're toys with drills on them. Kind of figured that was obvious.
Back off.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, you already knew what words to use.
You know, you're right. If only we'd thought of that beforehand.
So is there a Keyblade that has Lucky Lucky on it? Because I feel like for this exact moment in time, if we're not going to put ourselves... Because Goldwing doesn't... It doesn't fucking matter unless you're in critical health.
No,
cool,
but
great.
we're not getting critical health here, so we might as well ultimate weapon for now.
Yeah.
Just to make this go faster. Because nothing here is strong enough to get us to critical health.
Nothing except for some of the, probably the stuff in the Cave of Remembrance will be able to, but at that point, yeah, you probably don't want to risk that because they will kill you. But the other option is to just let the enemies get you down to crit and then kill them all.
Yeah, but then we'll have to do that every time we go back to the Moogle because we got healed. Because we have to go on the save point for it to work.
Not necessarily. If you go, so for Olympus, if you go to the end of this area and then just make your way back and go into the other one, that should respawn at least some, but that's up to you.
Hey,
Boo this man! Song reminds me of Chuckle Huck Wood from Superstar Saga. Yep, that is also Yoko Shimomura. You can no longer enter.
I forgot that Yoko Shimomura also did Mario and Luigi.
Yep, she did Mario RPG too. That's why she ended up on Mario and Luigi.
Have you ever played Mario and Luigi?
I got pretty far in Bowser's Inside Story. I don't remember why I didn't beat it though. That's the only one. Because
only the first one's actually good. I don't know. Okay, I
thought Bowser's Inside Story was supposed to be good.
Yeah, people say really good things about Bowser's Inside Story. I just played it at a very odd time in my life, so I don't actually know if it's any good. It probably is.
All I know is that people don't talk about Partners in Time, and I consistently forget that game exists.
Partners in Time, I was in middle school when it came out, so like none of my opinions from that time matter, but I remember hating Partners in Time.
And then I know specifically from Ben that Paper Jam and Dream Team aren't very good.
I can't remember if I even bought Dream Team. I know that I didn't buy Paper Jam.
I can't even remember if Dream Team's actually what the game is called.
It is.
Okay. That's a really generic name for RPG starring Mario and Luigi. Like, that's a crazy generic name.
It sucks that Nintendo just like won't let Mario RPGs exist.
Well, especially now that the people who made those specific ones are gone.
Oh yeah, that adds a lot of weight to their statement of like, well, we can't just make Paper Mario a regular RPG because we have Mario and Luigi. By the way, we've killed Mario and Luigi.
Not the games, the characters we've murdered. I mean, that is how this year started, or last year started. Fuck, it's 2022 now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this year started with Daigo embarrassing himself.
So those things you just killed.
They're not Daigo, Justin Wong. The opposite direction. That Justin Wong clip is like one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Which one? The recent one?
The recent one.
Yeah.
I mean, the original one, too, obviously.
Well, yeah, obviously the original one is, like, one of the best clips of a fighting game ever. But, like, that it happened to him again already? Online, too, if I remember correctly.
What do you mean already? There was, like, 25 years between those two clips.
Yeah, and this year just started.
So, years don't physically exist.
Yes, they do.
There's not like a meter that starts recharging at the start of the year.
Yes, there is. You can't tell me there's not. There's Jesus' birthday, and then the year ends.
Like the way that people talk about like the beginning and end of a year, there's just like this 2-month block of time where things aren't allowed to happen, apparently.
Yeah. We all agree.
Leveling summons right now?
Yeah. Yes.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, they level up by every
here's
time
the
they
only
take...
summon that matters.
Every time they take up a bar, all the summons level up together. By the way, they're not separate.
Okay. Well, good news then. We only need to use this good one.
Nah, you should use Genie actually. like legit. Genies is a really cool. And people seem to say that Peter Pan is like the strongest. I don't think so, but I
Yeah,
like.
but Chicken Little is the one I
gimmick.
see people use on Lingering Will.
So, Genie's gimmick in this game is like actually legitimately super cool.
Hey, I've never seen Chicken Little. Why does he have FPS mode?
I don't know. I've also never seen Chicken Little.
Okay.
One day we will have to watch Chicken Little because we have made this deal with ourselves.
You
I
say
thought you
that.
hit Genie.
No, I hit Peter Pan.
Okay, I thought I was insane. Peter, are you okay?
What is the plot of what the fuck is happening?
You're learning. Did you just ask what the plot of Chicken Little is?
Yes.
The sky is falling, but then it turns out the sky is actually falling, but nobody believes Chicken Little because that's stupid. And then I think aliens happen? I don't know.
So it's Darling in the Franxx.
Yes, but with Zach Braff instead of 02.
So it's Darling in the Franxx.
Yes, but with Zach Braff instead of 02.
Are you telling me that Zach Braff was not in Darling in the Franxx?
I haven't seen it, but I can guarantee probably yes. I have seen Chicken Little many, many times.
Oh, this is
From what
like
I
the
hear,
specific room you told me to go to, and I did.
yeah, this is where the minute bombs are. Who knows? Maybe when you leave, if you've leveled up a couple more times, Hades will let you do the fucking other tournaments.
That's true. What level do we need to be for that?
I think. I don't actually know. I assume they level up. They have become available when you hit maybe 5 levels into them?
Let's ask
I know
him
it's not
with
available
his-
yet.
With his strange, unanimated face. What level are we? 66. Maybe I'm guessing at 70 we'll get to do them.
Maybe, because the last one that it lets you do right now is 70, but it let you do that at like level 65. So. Please, I beg you to please stop grinding the rails. Mr. Hawk, we must fight.
I hope everyone's looking forward to when we 100% Sonic Adventure 2 next.
I hope everybody's looking forward to Despair. That has nothing to do with Sonic. That's just, you know.
Yeah, that's just a
Sunday.
regular Sunday for us.
That's just Sunday.
I'm so looking forward to that. That's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be so weird. It's gonna be so fucking weird.
Why?
I don't know.
By the way, we need to decide who's
It's
going
also
to...
what's good.
We need to decide who's gonna
what?
start and who's gonna finish, because those will be two different people.
I think I'm gonna be the one to start because it's on my Switch.
And that means that I'm gonna be the one to finish.
Probably a good idea because I'm not as good at the action stuff when it gets later.
Oh, I'm playing hardest difficulty for all of that.
I will be playing Kind.
Okay,
when I
no,
do
not...
it.
is Kind the middle one?
Yes, Kind is the middle one. I'm
Okay,
not playing Gentle.
Never play Gentle.
Gentle is the one
bullshit.
that just remove. Like I think you described Gentle as I would like you to take the gameplay out of this book I'm reading.
Yes, that is what it is.
Like it's so much more than it needs to be in any way, shape, or form.
Middle schooler Chicken Little embarrasses himself when he thinks the sky fell and has a bad relationship with his dad and is now an outcast. Years later, a piece of the sky hits him on the head again, and he discovers it's a piece of an alien spaceship. An invasion then occurs, but it's all just a misunderstanding because the aliens just want their orange baby alien puffball named Kirby back. Okay. So, I know the only character...
The alien puffball named Kirby.
Okay,
How
so-
did Nintendo not sue?
Okay, so where does FPS mode come from?
They're baseballs. I believe he's a baseball player.
Okay, but it's very specifically called FPS mode.
Yeah, because it's an FPS.
Yeah, but you could call it like baseball mode.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't know that it's an FPS. I don't know, it makes perfect sense to me. Yeah, using the summons. Well, like, does it not count towards the bars? Do they have to actually just physically go down? Surely not. What do you mean it doesn't count to level them? Then why are they there? Why is this the method?
Good.
Are you fucking serious?
Thank God.
Why would they make that the method then? Are you fucking kidding me?
Thank God.
Jesus Christ.
And nothing less from Tetsuya Nomura, the creator of the Secret Shells of Doki Bay.
What?
Are you gonna tell me I'm wrong?
What?
Look, I am much happier believing Tetsuya Nomura created it, despite the fact that his name is not on the credits. Because are you aware of the alternative?
No.
The alternative is that they were created by Yoshiaki Koizumi. And
everybody has to miss sometimes.
I'm not ready to accept that.
So, like, we haven't recorded the Sunshine episode. We're actually doing that on Saturday, hopefully.
We should do it after Mario Party tomorrow, just so you can feel the results of Mario Party in the episode.
I will be too fucking tired to do it after Mario Party. Do you have any idea how exhausted I was after last month's Mario Party Monthly?
Are you telling me that you do not draw energy in from chaos?
In certain ways, yes, but that energy is short-lived because I have this thing called depression.
Anyway, you were saying something about Sunshine.
I don't think the problems with that game are a result of bad, like, design. I think most of them are a result of, fuck, we do not have time. This game comes out next week.
Oh, there is plenty.
Jesus.
There is plenty in that game that is a problem with design. King Boo was a problem of design.
Okay, actually, yeah, that one could eat shit. What a weird boss fight.
I hate that fight so much.
It's not even hard, it's just...
It takes 8 million years because of RNG. Excuse me, sir, can you please stop?
Man, Crimson Jazzes sure know how to be an asshole. Fuck. King Boo was the design problem in that game. That's the only one I think I can point to and be like, yeah, no, that
was just a bad idea.
That one was just an idea that shouldn't have been in the game. But the rest of it definitely feels like the game, like, has gone gold already. We can't fix it.
The rest of the game is, we're printing tomorrow, Alan. Can you make a level in one day?
It's like, I think somebody pointed out during one of my streams that, like, the secret levels feel like playtesting levels. Like, prototype levels that were left in the game. And they do!
Gee, Alan, how did you make 8 boss fights in one day?
Well, funny you should ask. There was a material back there you missed.
Good.
Don't worry, in case I haven't said this before, you passed it again.
What do you mean I passed it?
It's blue.
Oh my god.
Just so you're aware, the WoW, like, HP orbs and shit will despawn after a while. Materials don't. Okay. They stay.
That's the power of the PS2.
The power of the PlayStation 2. It has enough RAM to tell you that that crystal is still on the ground.
But evidently the Nintendo Switch does not.
Rest in peace, Nintendo Switch. God, that's gonna suck.
It's gonna be real bad. We're still at the point where people think that cloud versions are acceptable. Have you actually tried one of those?
No.
I tried the demo for Hitman 3, and it was like the worst experience of my life.
I thought about trying Control, but then I didn't. And
No,
I feel like I'm
they-
probably happier on that.
They are worth a brief try because they're literally like 10 megabytes.
But every single person I've seen on NWR that fucking reviews a cloud version, all of them have basically been, this game's really good. Do not buy it on Switch.
Yeah, no, the cloud versions on Switch are terrible.
Well, like Guardians was that. I think it was Willem who was playing Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
And was like, yeah, this game seems really cool. I do not recommend the cloud version. I know that I don't remember who reviewed The Forgotten City, but they were like, this is one of the best games of the year. Buy it anywhere else.
But yeah,
That's always the sentiment.
I looked at Jordan's review for Hitman, and he was like, this feels like game of the year. 6 out of 10.
Like that's the every fucking time. It's always the same. And we all know fucking why. The cloud versions of these games are because it fucking works fine in Japan.
Yep.
But we're not Japan.
Yeah, in the case of Kingdom Hearts, it's also literally like, we know that this game can run on Switch. There's no possible way you can convince me it doesn't, because PS2 games can run on 3DS. The
only reason
is file size.
Well, it's also like they don't. People have agreed, I guess, that like, oh, they can't just decouple the games now because they're kind of just this package.
Also, because no one's gonna buy Kingdom Hearts 1.
That is also true. Nobody's gonna buy Kingdom Hearts 1, and nobody's gonna fucking buy. No, actually, Kingdom Hearts 1 is the only. Rechain. Well, some people might buy Rechain. Rechain would actually work really well on a Switch.
There's not a single good game in the 1.5 collection.
Yeah, you're correct.
That's like, they would have to sell every game individually, and none of those games are good. No one would buy any of them.
Like, I imagine they're gonna throw you into the loading zone whether you want to be there. You are going to Underworld Cabin. They're dead.
Me.
You just summoned him.
Good, he saved me.
You summoned him to nothing. Let's check up with our good friend the Moogle.
I guess Chicken Little's not allowed to do anything, so he'll just hang out.
Yeah! It's fucking so stupid.
Okay, we've almost finished Blazing Crystals.
Cool.
Oh wait, why are like all of these white now?
I don't know.
Actually, maybe we did finish Blazing Crystals. Some of them.
No, it would have told us.
Oh, Blazing Crystal isn't one of them.
Oh, the crystals aren't them.
Sick. Cool.
Oh, so we've been wasting our time.
No, we're getting stones.
Really, because we've been getting stones as well. Yeah.
Okay, where do we get stones?
Stones and shards.
This probably isn't the optimal place to get stones. So.
Stones are the little like flappy arm dudes.
Okay, is this the optimal place to be getting them?
I mean, we can get those and crystals here, so.
But we don't need crystals.
Or not crystals, shards. We can get shards here too. Shards are the minute bombs.
Wait, I thought there was one that we needed to go to Agrabah for.
No, that's blazing gems that we will need to go to Agrabah for.
Okay.
But the other two do not appear to show up in...
Chicken Little whistled there, and I have not had him active enough for me to know what the fuck that was. So like, I got scared because it was coming out of my surround speaker, and that is such a terrifying sound to just hear behind you with no context. Like, I need you to understand, playing games in surround sound sometimes makes them terrifying.
You want to know the best part about Chicken Little being in this game?
What?
Zach Braff absolutely had to get into a recording booth to record lines for this game. They're not reused from the movie because when you summon him in the opening video, he says Sora's game. So
okay, but they probably just like while he was in the studio for the movie. They were just like, hey, also say this thing real quick.
What does it mean? Don't worry about it. Go home. Why am I saying this? Just shut up. Go home.
This was the wrong way. I went the wrong way.
No. Go back there. Go back.
Why?
Because there's minute bombs up on that ledge.
Okay, then we'll go this way.
I mean, you could. Bye, Chicken Little. Hi, guys.
That was also from my surround speakers. Surround sound makes games scarier. Especially games that aren't supposed to be scary.
I can't fucking believe using the limits doesn't I'm so mad about that. Fucking pieces of shit. Why would that be the method to level up summons then?
What level are we at? 69. Nice.
Nice. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. See you in hell. Wait, don't forget there's minute bombs in there.
Also, Joe, you didn't hit the hit the .txt file.
It's just so much responsibility.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
What are you? Sora, you gotta work with us, man. Are they not in here? They're on. Wait. Okay, this is a different room.
You told me to come back here for those minute bombs.
They all look the same.
Yeah, that's correct.
The minute bombs and the underworld caverns.
Yeah. Take this. It's over.
What the fuck?
Did you just get hit by a rock?
He sure did.
Donald, it's a giant rock. Hi, guys.
It's over.
Well, none of them dropped the thing. So that's cool.
That's okay.
Oh, but there's one whole other one. It didn't drop it. It didn't drop it either.
We're getting many experience.
Getting lightning stones, too.
That's true. I mean, we're gonna need everything eventually, so...
We're gonna need fucking everything.
There's really no way to waste time. Yet. There will be later.
There will be many of them later.
Tonight's the best night of this we'll ever have.
Oh, God.
Okay, finally you guys are here to kick my shit in. But don't worry, I've got Chicken Little.
He's not allowed to do anything, but I've got him.
This is it.
Just the fucking ragdoll it does. Oh no, I fell over.
Hold it.
Yeah, he's not allowed to do anything. You're the one that told us that. He calls foes and throws baseballs. He can also throw baseballs in FPS mode, but we're not allowed to use that apparently. Thanks, Nomura.
You got a bright crystal.
Hold it.
Yeah, I hope everybody really likes this song. I think this is actually my least favorite area music in the game. But I like the battle theme in the underworld. I think it's fun.
If only we could hear it for more than 12 seconds.
Yeah. Hi guys. Oh man, we made it a full 10 this time. How nice.
Hold it.
Let us all thank Yoko Shimomura for this.
I'm glad that the fade out was just long enough that the song restarted. Just long enough. You'll be indispensable against lingering.
This Zach Braff will help us defeat.
Yeah, you gonna tell me I'm wrong? Look, Zach Braff made a movie about New Jersey. That's why I know I can trust him with my life.
For some reason, this reminds me of... So I've been playing Persona 5 Strikers, as you and literally one other person have talked about with me. And there was a moment where Futaba says something about maybe I should buy a Kotatsu to put in the Necronomicon. And I had to step back and realize, oh god, I'm playing a game where that sentence made sense.
Is that, like, physically possible?
I don't think so. And whenever it shows her in Necronomicon, it does not seem like there is a ton of room in there.
Like, could you even get it into the metaverse?
I don't see why you couldn't.
I don't know, evidently you can bring an entire SWAT team into the metaverse, so...
Yeah, pretty much. You can bring an entire army. That was more than a SWAT team. That was like a fucking army of police.
No, I'm thinking of the beginning of Persona 5. I forget Strikers.
No. I'm talking about Persona 5 too. That's more than a SWAT team.
No, it wasn't.
They have fucking... There's like a line of multiple people.
That's the SWAT team.
SWAT teams are like 5 people. This looks good and normal and how video games should look. Sora's doing great. He's having a good day. Do 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 do.
Anyway, I'm glad everything you know about police comes from Rainbow Six Siege, a game you have not played.
Actually, everything I know about police comes from my dark backstory that we haven't gotten to yet, because it's later in Smash Pieces.
Which game?
Not a game, just dark backstory in general. My character has a very dark backstory.
When will it be revealed?
Probably Mother 3 if I had to take a guess.
Your character hasn't been established yet.
Yeah, it's only been almost 4 years. How much longer do you need? I can't just start being a fully fledged character right out of the gate. You wait until at least season 6 for that shit.
Back off. Yeah.
Nice to see you guys are streaming the hit Hades game everybody is talking about. Yes, this is Hades by Supergiant Games. I'd say I wish somebody would make that crossover, but that would involve putting James Woods anywhere near Zagreus. And let's just avoid doing that forever. James Woods is only allowed to voice Hades as long as Hades gets super humiliated at the end of every game.
It's over.
And that's the only part James Woods is allowed to play now. Nothing else. That's what he gets. I really, really love that Goofy can just walk into the souls and they just die. If they touch his shield, that is enough to kill them.
I mean, does your soul not die upon contact with Goofy?
No, my soul is renewed with life when Goofy comes to me. Are you saying that's not the case for you?
I mean, I'm surprised that your soul is ever renewed with life under any circumstances.
Goofy's the only one that can do it. Who else would be able to?
This is it.
When I welcomed Goofy into my heart, like Hi, I'm Joe Vader. I'm the founder of the Goofy Cult. The Cult of Goof.
Okay, we need...
Oh, God.
We need more.
We still need so many stones.
We do need more.
And we need so many shards.
Oh, is this the optimal place for...
Probably not for shards, because there's so little minute bombs here. That'll probably be Beast Castle. But unfortunately...
also get stones there.
No.
Is
Stones
this
are
the
either
only
here
place to get
or in the
stones?
Land of Dragons.
Will there be more in the Land of Dragons?
Probably not for the shards, or for the stones. For the shards, there will absolutely probably be more in Beast Castle.
Okay, the one that's not in Beast Castle, are there more of those in Land of Dragons?
The one that's not in Beast Castle? What?
Yes.
No, it seems to just be one character. Hold on, let me... So there are two enemies that drop each of the shards and the stone. For each one, there is one of them that spawns here in Olympus. And then for the shards, you can also get them in Beast's Castle, and the stones, you can get them from one of the Heartless in Land of Dragons.
So what I'm saying
I don't think either of them are going to be faster anywhere else. Well, shards I think will be faster, but I don't think stones will, mainly because the thing that drops stones in Olympus seems to be pretty plentiful in a lot of areas.
Okay.
Specifically the blue cavern, but they're showing up pretty commonly in a lot of places. The minute bombs do not seem to have more than like 4 in this entire world, so I don't think that's going to be optimal for those. So for that, we should probably think about jumping over to Beast Castle.
Yeah.
Hello, sleeve man.
The sleeve men are specifically the ones you want to kill, by the way.
I feel like we were getting more earlier.
They drop stones. I don't know. Who knows? Have we not leveled up yet?
We did. We're level 70.
Okay, so then I'm gonna guess that the tournament will unlock at 75.
I mean, we haven't tried. Maybe it's unlocked now.
That's true. Well, I think we'd have to leave and come back. It didn't say there was a new episode.
I guess. Oh, we did just leave and come back.
Yeah, and it didn't say there was a new episode for Olympus, so probably not.
Really, how Nomura envisioned this to happen?
I think Nomura envisioned nobody to do this but insane people. And also, yes. Two enemies in the entire game drop this material. Get 30 of them, idiot. And then you can buy them in the store.
Oh, good news. We got some.
How close are we to stones being done?
Yeah, you really want to know.
Unfortunately, yes.
11.
We didn't get a single one since last time we... That's what the white means. Fuck. The white means you handed more to the Moogle at that exact moment.
Okay.
I think. That's what it seems to be, because the number next to stones was white last time, and then it wasn't this time. Anyways, how's everybody enjoying this? I think Nomura does this himself when he brainstorms his stories.
Chicken Little, I need you.
Please. Please, Zach. Zach, you have to save me. Zach, please.
There's so much.
We watched it.
There's so much happening. So much.
Matt simply stood in the middle of the room, screaming, "Zach Braff, I need you now! I need you in my heart, please!" I refuse to call the character by their name. They're Zach Braff. That's what they get for being voiced by Zach Braff.
Please.
A crime most unforgivable. We've only been going for an hour and we're already at this point. I've never even watched Scrubs.
I've seen a couple episodes here and there.
I think the girl I had a crush on in high school was a huge Scrubs fan. Which you'd think would have led me to want to watch Scrubs. It didn't. Oh my god. It's only an hour. We've been here an hour and we're already at this point. We're at the point where I curse the existence of Zach Braff.
This is gonna be the next month of our lives, based on Seren's estimate.
Oh god. I like how many of the mechanics in this game have led you to ask, this cannot be the way that Nomura envisioned this happening. Only for everybody to say, no, it is.
Do you disagree, though?
No. No, I don't, because I'm acclimated to this bullshit, Matt. I've been here for a decade. I've been here for 2 decades, almost. Oh Christ, we're only a few years away from this game turning 20 years old. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh God. Oh God.
This is the year for the first game.
Yep, it sure is. Kingdom Hearts 1 is 20 years old now.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what wasn't even 20 years old when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out?
What?
Super Mario Brothers on NES.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Go to hell. Directly to hell.
It's super cool, isn't it?
It still fucking baffles me every time I think about how Kingdom Hearts 1 came out before it was Square Enix.
Yep.
Because like it's so hard to.
Okay, you know what kind of gets me? That merger was way more recent than I feel like it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it feels like it's way old. Like it's almost 20 years old now. But like, I don't remember a time when I would have called it Squaresoft. I didn't play Square Enix games at that point in my life.
I don't think I had heard of Square Enix until like 2004. Which, I mean, that tells you how into Nintendo I was.
Yeah, because that was the period when they were like, all right, well, Nintendo, bye.
Yeah.
You kind of fucked us over, so...
I think the first time I played I think I got a PS2 in like 2006, maybe?
I think this might have been my first Square Enix game. Like, specifically, I think Kingdom Hearts 2 might have been it. Shit.
I'm trying to think what mine would have been. I haven't played that many Square
2002
Enix games.
2002 is when this... So, like, the only reason I ever learned that Kingdom Hearts 1 came out before the merger...
Well, is because you know when the merger was.
Well, I know when the merger was, but the reason I found out was because of, like, looking up... It was 2003, yeah, because the merger almost didn't happen I'm sure I've told this story like 700 times on stream, and I don't give a shit. I love it. Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within was such a massive bomb that Enix was like,
So
maybe we won't.
So do you think it's fair to say that nowadays, between the two, the one that survived more was Enix?
Oh, for sure. They did Dragon Quest.
Yeah, like we think of them nowadays as being Square that owns Enix properties, but no, it's kind of Enix that owns Square properties, isn't it?
Like, well, to be fair, they were also riding super high because of Final Fantasy 7 and 9, especially
True.
Final Fantasy 7. Pretty much entirely Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 7 is the reason why Spirits Within exists. Because they were like, hey, this technology we used for the pre-rendered cutscenes, we should make a movie out of that. Which was a bad idea. And then the second bad idea they had was, let's have Sakaguchi write it. You know, the man who writes games for a living.
Let's have him let's have him go entirely out of his skill set. Something
Surely
that
having
I'm sure,
him write a film will be perfectly. He'll transition perfectly into it.
a mistake I'm sure we will never make again with the Final Fantasy brand specifically.
And then they actually threw Sakaguchi so hard under the bus for that, because he left after that. He left after that movie camp bombed so hard.
Stones.
And so that movie was such a massive bomb that Enix was starting to like back away and like, maybe we don't want to hitch our wagon to this shit.
Yeah,
Understandably, they were correct.
You can feel that Sakaguchi left the franchise too.
Oh, 100%. And then what ultimately saved that merger and actually let it happen was Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy X both came out and made a shit ton of money and were highly critically acclaimed.
Yeah, this is it.
Like I kind of feel like
So two of Square's worst characters are the reason why Square got to be part of that merger.
yeah, I feel like Final Fantasy X was recent enough from Sakaguchi leaving that like you can still kind of feel his presence on it. But like after that, Final Fantasy kind of fell into a well that I'm not certain it has climbed out of.
No, it kind of like people liked 11, but 11 was an MMO, so it was kind of a different beast.
I mean, like even as I say that, I must acknowledge 14, but like 14 has the Final Fantasy name. I can't call it a Final Fantasy game, really.
So like people,
it's such a different thing.
People like 12. I don't see people talk about it very often, but people like 12. But 13 is about where you see the drop off. I like Final Fantasy 13, the amount that I've played of it, at least. Granted, that's like not even halfway into the game. The story of Final Fantasy 13 does not make any sense whatsoever.
But it stars a Louis Vuitton model.
It is
not the actress playing the main character. The main character.
I am saying this as somebody, and I need you all to understand, I'm saying this as somebody that really likes Kingdom Hearts. Final Fantasy XIII's story is one of the most impenetrable stories I've ever seen in a video game. Bar none. I could not tell you what Final Fantasy XIII was about if I tried.
I need to play that. I think it's on Game Pass.
No, I think it recently got removed from Game Pass.
Unfortunate.
You left a synthesis item down there, by the way. So I like 13 and I like its battle system. I cannot blame anybody that doesn't. It's the most not Final Fantasy a video game could possibly be. Because like you've heard all the jokes of like Final Hallway 13. Those aren't jokes. That's real.
Strange into Paradise is about to become the best single-player Final Fantasy in a decade.
there are 13 remake counts. There are
Yeah,
I
it
count
sure
remake.
is.
because that's how deep you have to dig, baby. I haven't played 15, but I'm told 15
Yeah,
is-
but
Other
there was that brief shining moment where they copied Sakaguchi's homework for one game.
I mean, yeah. So yeah, I know some people that like 15, but I also know a lot of people that really don't like 15. Stopped around the point where you fought that plant that changed weaknesses. I'm pretty sure I remember the boss fight you're talking about, and considering last time I played Final Fantasy 13, I was living in a different apartment, that should tell you something. I barely remember shit from this game, and I played this game 1,000 times. So, 13 has the issue where there are 13 chapters in Final Fantasy 13. And the first 10 chapters are literally...
members of Organization 13.
Well, Nomura really does like 13, though I don't think he's in charge. He was in charge of Final Fantasy 13. Somebody else was, and they really, really wanted to push 13 as like the new Final Fantasy 10.
I know he was briefly in charge of 15.
No, he was always in charge of 15.
Well, yeah, until he stopped being in charge of 15.
No, he was in charge of 15 till it came out.
No, he was not.
Was he not? I thought he was
not.
on the whole time.
No, there was a point where they're like, okay, Nomura,
You've been making this game for 12 years. How about we
you go
just finish
over to
it?
Kingdom Hearts again, and we have someone else finish this game? And based on my understanding, like the 12 months between Nomura leaving the project and the game releasing is the majority of the stuff that actually made it into the finished game. Aside from the outfits and character designs of the main cast, because there was a contract with real-life fashion brands.
Yep. So 13 is literally like the first 10 chapters of that game are literally linear hallways. It's like the least joking it could possibly be.
Oh, we finished Stones.
We did Stones. We did it. So let's go to what say we head to Beast Castle and do Shards there?
Okay, because we're not almost done with Shards. Okay.
Oh God, no, we're not. We're about halfway, actually. But
the thumbnail for this episode will be Blaze the Cat.
So completely. All right, let me see what area specifically.
Acknowledge me.
Things. Never. It literally just says Beast Castle, so I guess they're just here somewhere. Doesn't put down an area, which is probably a good sign, to be fair.
Well, I found them. Hello, friends.
It's been a while since I saw one of you. Just kidding. There we are. That's what we're looking for. Wow, we already got one more. This is already more successful than our entire time in Olympus in terms of Shards.
The guy spawned.
Hey, at least this music is good. I like the music of these levels. But then, so I keep starting this and not finishing it. First 10 chapters, linear hallways. Chapter 11, it becomes a Final Fantasy game. With an overworld and free roaming and side quests.
What percentage of playtime does that represent?
Most of it, from what I hear.
Chapter 11 on or before Chapter 11?
No, just Chapter 11.
Okay, so the problem is literally just people were not able to think of it in any terms but the chapter numbers.
And then Chapter 13 goes back, or Chapter 12 and 13 go back to big linear hallways.
So it's basically like if this game, like chapters 1 through 10 were the Roxas section.
Yeah, and then the Sora section was Chapter 11, and then the world that never was chapters 12 and 13. I think there are enemies that can spawn next to the door, in front of the door.
Sounds like I think that would happen. Yeah, well, that's cheating.
Hey, it summoned a hammer. Okay, so they just seem to be able to spawn fucking wherever. That's good. Thought Disney refers to that as the Enchanted Castle. What? The world that never was? What?
You mean Beast's Castle? I don't think Beast's Castle is ever the Enchanted Castle, is it?
I would imagine it's something similar, but... Get him! Get him! No, 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 no! Do the thing!
Let's go.
Congratulations, we got a Serenity Stone.
How many of those do we need?
As a reminder, I am scared to see.
We're not checking.
We're not checking.
I don't want to know.
I think that's the only Heartless that drops them.
I don't
so
wanna
as
know.
a reminder, the way those work
I don't want to know.
is its health goes down steadily and it gets faster. The lower its health is, but the lower its health is when you catch it, the better reward you get.
Okay, well you caused me
But
to
it will
panic and immediately.
it will die. No, you got the rare drop on that. You can tell by the reaction command. It was over halfway dead when you got it. It was dying the entire time you were fighting the Crimson Chassis.
Okay.
You didn't get the rare drop, but it said rare. What? It didn't have 2 bars left. It had 1. The reaction command said rare drop. But it said rare drop.
Check the tapes.
I read it. I read it with my eyes.
We are literally streaming. Check the tapes.
Never. I'm not checking shit. I'm right. I've decided. We have gotten more blazing shards in 5 minutes than we got the entire time we were in fucking Olympus Coliseum.
Yeah, we're also getting them like first try on these fucking things.
Which is super weird because they are both listed as how many health bars did that Gachapon Heartless have? And what did the reaction command say when he got it? Hi guys. It said rare capsule.
I am confident we got a Serenity Gem.
We did get a Serenity Gem, which is not a good drop. Well, fuck you too, game. But at least Beast leveled up.
That is important.
It's over.
Oh hell yeah! Discord has decided the audio doesn't get to exist for a little bit.
Then watch the stream. Because unlike you, my stream has good bit rates.
It's not the bitrate, it's just every once in a while, Discord decides, oh, the music from everything, all the sound from this stream is just gonna be like stuttery and weird.
We should figure out what's going on with when you stream, by the way, though. Like, if there's anything we can do about that.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It gets to the point where like your webcam just becomes mush.
We didn't seem to have any problems on Tuesday, did we?
What? When you're streaming Sunshine?
During Sunshine, yeah.
No, every stream you've done in the last like 2 months has had
because I didn't drop for the first time in a while. I wasn't dropping any frames.
Oh yeah, I don't think you dropped frames, but there was definitely a bitrate thing going on. Like if you just go look at the VOD, you'll be able to see that like it gets really bit crushed.
Interesting.
And that's been like super consistent.
I think I had to lower the bitrate at one point because it kept telling me the video until it was overloaded, and then it would start dropping frames like crazy.
What do you have your bitrate set?
Let's find out. Let's all go on this adventure together. Who's ready for the big Hololive Mario Kart tourney tomorrow? Doesn't that start tonight?
Yeah, it's tomorrow Japan time, which is like in 2 hours.
Yeah. 2.5 hours from now is when it starts. Or at least that's when Gura's side is going. That's the only one I've seen so far. A lot of English isn't streaming it, so it's hard to keep track. Ame and Gura are the only ones I know for sure. Because I know, I don't think... maybe?
I saw Bay.
Actually, yeah, I think she is streaming it.
I could also just like open up my tablet.
I know for a fact that Kiara isn't, and Ina probably isn't.
Thought it was tomorrow. Yeah, Zero, it's on the 7th Japan time. It's like 9 a.m. in Japan.
Yeah, it starts tonight.
I got a Serenity Stone. Where did I get a Serenity Stone from?
Serenity stuff can just drop from multiple things.
I see. What are we talking about? So, Hololive, those VTubers that me and Joe watch and never shut up about, they're doing a Mario Kart tournament that starts in like 3 hours because Japan time.
Yep. So my output is 1500 in terms of video bit.
That's extremely low.
I'm gonna try to get up to... Oh shit,
like...
you were still in here, weren't you? The cat. I forgot the cat was in my room.
We should do a test stream at some point that is like the entire purpose of the stream is just us messing with bit rates.
I have it set to 2000 now. We'll see how that goes on Sunday.
2000 is still kind of low, but it's better.
No, I think Ben just got home. That's why the cat left the room.
We gotta decide how we're doing voices for V3.
It's gonna be super weird because for half of it'll be, yeah, we're doing all the voices, and then it'll go like, oh, okay. The trial started and it's fully voiced.
Okay, proposal. Person playing is main character, person not playing is Monokuma. That stays consistent.
I'm fine with that.
I think that sounds fun.
He just left. Let him out. He must be free.
Back off.
What does my calendar say for Hololive stuff? I'm curious.
All I know is that Gura has a thing reserved at 10. There's a stream reservation at 10. My time.
Oh, apparently it's not on my calendars. What the fuck? Okay, I guess I'll check the YouTube app then.
I need to watch... Did you hear about... I guess Corone did a like... game of telephone stream with a bunch of people.
Yeah, I don't know what that
specifically game of English telephone, and like Gura and Ame were apparently part of it. I also don't know what the fuck that means.
Okay, so I imagine like if they're playing telephone, it's like Gura and Ame are on like the starting and ending sides of it.
Gura, Ame, Kiara, and Crony.
So like one of the English girls gives an English word to a JP girl, and then it goes through like 20 different Japanese speakers and comes back to the other English girl, and it's like, what the fuck is this?
Wait, just Corone and Miko? None of the other JP girls? That's it? Figured Okayu would even be involved.
Gerda's stream for Mario Kart is 11 p.m. Eastern.
I was watching last night. I was watching Mume play Mario Kart for seemingly the third time in
wait.
her entire life.
Oh my god. Wait, what is Hollow? Ina's stream is at 12:45 a.m. Eastern time.
They're in groups.
Yeah.
I see. So it's gonna be an overnight thing.
Yep.
So
I
what I'll
won't be
do,
watching it live.
what I'll do is wait for the all POVs version.
The compilation.
Yeah, I still haven't. I have the big Among Us video. Like the tab has been open since literally the day that the all POVs compilation came out, and I just have not watched it yet. The tab's just been sitting there on my computer.
Anyways, now that we've driven 90% of our viewers away with the talk of HoloLive,
Hey, our view count has gone up since we started talking about HoloLive.
turns out Gura is gold. She's the real content all these people have come to see. Which is why they will be leaving soon, because Gura's not here. I'm sorry, we have tricked you.
How?
We didn't mean to. Literally didn't mean to. It was not our intent, nor was it anything we did that could have had intent. But apparently we did it, so sorry everybody.
Compilation video 2021. I'm pretty sure Kiara did a stream where she like did a reaction video to her compilation video for the year.
She did, and she had to unarchive the stream, cut some parts out, and then put it back up.
Was there karaoke in it, or?
Apparently there was some licensed music in some of it.
Oh, good.
And she said, I didn't like watch it to make sure ahead of time because I wanted the reactions to, you know, be real. And that wouldn't have been the case if she'd already watched it.
I mean, at least YouTube gives you real tools to do that, unlike Twitch.
Yep. Anyways, there, we lost a viewer. Perfect. Finally, the week has been...
We have been called.
They've been called out. Oh my fucking god! Look how many blazing crystals we have!
Thanks, Blaze the cat.
Oh my god! Oh. Oh my god. That hurt my soul to see. Well, goodbye, Sora.
If you're not a Crimson Jazz, you're useless to me.
No, you don't want the Crimson Jazzes, you want the hammers.
If you're not a hammer, you're useless to me. Okay, cool.
You got a blazing shard, we're leaving.
Goodbye!
See you all in hell!
Okay.
Alright, let's go to Agrabah, shall we?
Agrabah it is!
Specifically, we're gonna want to go to the Cave of Wonders. Well, I guess not only the Cave of Wonders, but that's the good place to start, I feel like.
Okay.
Because we're looking for the Flame Sultans and the little fireball things, but apparently the flame bodies drop them more.
Okay. Let's start upstairs.
Hi guys!
You're not useful to us. I mean,
Kill
we're not,
them anyways.
we're not max level yet, so they are useful to us, but still. Nerd.
Is this Agrabah's main area? Okay, I guess we do want to go to a specific spot.
That's out of the Cave of Wonders, then.
Yep, sure is.
Bazaar, right? Oh, no.
Ah, this is one of them. Oh, there's more Rare Heartless now. they're gone.
Well, you should have said something earlier.
What do you mean? It was written on the thing. It was on screen.
I don't look there.
You actively watched 2 of them disappear.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't watch anything happen. Obviously, I wasn't paying attention.
Ah, yes. I'll kill this fire heartless with fire. If this was Kingdom Hearts 1, that would have healed it. Think about that. Somebody made that decision.
That's not a bad decision as long as Donald doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's the only reason why it actually sucks. In Chain of Memories, it's actively malicious. Because he has no AI to tell him not to do that.
We got a blazing gem.
All right.
Take a while.
28 more to go. Ah, there you are.
We got another. We gotta find all this stuff.
Yeah, this and the Bazaar, I believe, are going to be the places you're gonna, only 2 places you're going to get them.
Let's go.
Come on out, chicken. Zach Braff. That was rude.
These guys don't blaze, right?
Nope.
They power.
They don't blaze it.
Yeah, take that.
To this day, I still don't actually know what that's supposed to be. I guess you capture its soul and throw it into capitalism and then it dies? I don't know.
This is actually going rather well.
It's really weird that these have a higher drop rate of the gems than the little ones that are easier to kill. Well, actually, no, never mind. No, it's not. Who am I fucking kidding?
That's probably
It actually
exactly why.
Yeah, it makes complete sense now that I say it out loud. So how many have we gotten?
Like 3. I'm not even gonna bother checking. We got like 3.
Let's go.
Harvest turned invisible and only the snipe shot killed him.
Thank you for joining us, Zachary. Can I help you? Something wrong?
We'll remember your sacrifices for any years to come, Mr. Brad. When they... Zachary Little Braff. You're named after the 2 bravest people. Zachary Goku Braff.
It's about time for a bathroom break. You know, what do you think?
Oh fuck! I'm crying. All right. Oh god.
Actually, no. It's not even 9 o'clock. It's not time for a bathroom break.
Give it another 20 minutes. I gotta go feed the cat soon, anyways. So. Oh my fucking god.
You know, we
That's
should
it.
realize way earlier that Harry Potter kind of sucks.
We at least should have realized. So here's the thing. I don't think Harry Potter sucks. It's just not good enough to feel like it should have been the juggernaut it was.
Joe, my Hogwarts house is the basis of my identity.
I know people where that's true. It's weird. It's really weird. Why are you pressing me, Zach Braff?
Magic increase, it's sick.
You did it. where were you when Zach Braff freed the troops?
Okay, I feel like like Harry Potter has been so engulfed in the controversy that is J.K. Rowling's bullshit lately that like we haven't taken the time to just sit back and acknowledge like, hey, some stuff in Harry Potter is also just really badly written. Like some of it's just like, it's not even problematic, it's just not good.
My favorite is still when she announced this is what the Japanese magic school's name is, and it's literally she Googled the words for magic and school and put them together.
No, magic and place.
Magic and place.
And it's on Iwo Jima. Yes. Like, yes, there is problematic shit in Harry Potter, but also just some of it is just bad.
Also,
and I feel like we don't talk about that enough.
Have you listened to CSB this week?
Not
all. Or it might have been last week.
No, last week, yes.
So Harry Potter came up, and Pat brought my attention to apparently there is somebody suing J.K. Rowling because in the 80s they had released a book called Larry Potter. And one of the titles of those books has the word muggles in it.
This sounds
and
like
they released like
legit, though.
10 years. Well, I mean, Pat Bovon said it, so the instant he said it, it stopped being real. But I want to believe...
Like, I don't believe for a second that if this is a legitimate case, it would be coming now.
I don't know if it's coming now, but...
Uh-oh, like... Larry Potter and his best friend Lily? Okay,
yeah,
well,
that was
maybe...
the other part.
Okay, maybe there is something here.
Like, Wooly had never heard of it. Like, legit, there are a few too many coincidences.
Wait,
it's a little weird.
Wait, is this real Wogwarts? That can't be real.
There's no fuck. Okay, now I'm believing it less.
Wogwarts can't be real. No, that's just a Reddit thread that I found.
Okay.
That can't be real.
And these books apparently came out in the fucking 80s.
I mean, they are real books. That did come out in the 80s. I'm just trying to, like, this Reddit thread says Wogwarts, and I'm just trying to figure out, is that real?
I feel like if it were that...
Oh, this is not a recent thing. This went to court in 2011, and the Larry Potter author had to pay $50,000 for bad faith conduct towards the court.
What? What did they do?
Apparently, that's how bogus the claim is. But it's like,
all right.
But it's like, okay.
How much of that is just J.K. Rowling's one of the richest people in the UK and could afford the good lawyer?
I mean, that's fair. That is fair. But it's like, I just wanna point, like, yes, J.K. Rowling is awful, and Harry Potter has some problematic shit, but also it's literally just like the two bravest men I ever knew. The one who horrifically abused me for 7 years of my life and only did anything good because he was really down bad. And
because he wanted to bang my mom specifically.
Yeah. And the dude that lied to me and manipulated everyone around him for his own goals. The bravest men I ever knew.
That's why I've decided that that's actually a reference to a Pro CD video. Do you remember that one?
I don't.
He tells his kid, "You were named after the two bravest people I know, Goku, Naruto." The kid responds with, "That's stupid. What? Goku can eat my shorts. Goku was a Super Saiyan."
Like, as I have aged, I have realized that I don't think Snape was very well conceived as a character at all.
So, like,
I'm so sorry that this is the first thing you have to hear coming to a stream.
Welcome to the stream. This is a weird stream to pop into anyways.
Yeah, that's true. We've... Oh, wait, is that
seriously?
all? Wait. No.
You have to be joking. Go back. Go back to the material list. How have we only gotten...
Wait, no, that feels like a lie. Only 4 blazing gems?
That does not seem right.
Feels like a lie. Right? No, blazing gems is the ones that the large bodies have, right?
Yes.
That's incorrect. That can't be right.
How many do you have in your inventory right now? Oh shit! Right, you gave them to the Moogles. It doesn't matter. Thank you for the follow, Jen. Stop. Welcome. This is the millionth Kingdom Hearts 2 stream because Matt's decided he wants 100% it. So we're
sure is.
Now we have to get all the synthesis materials because he did this to us.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's mostly because I did this to him. This is my favorite game.
You did. This is in fact something that was done to me.
Yeah.
Sort of. We got a blazing gem. That's 5 out of 20.
Does it only have to be 20? I forgot if it was 20 or 30.
It's 20. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, I feel a little bit better about that then.
These guys drop gems. Okay.
Yes, they drop gems. In
okay,
fact, they
so
drop
we're at 7 now.
Their drop rate is lower too. That's dire.
Oh.
Oh, shards are 30, stones are 25, gems are 20. Okay. Hello, sir.
And crystals don't matter, I guess.
Yeah, you don't get to buy crystals in the store, but you do learn how to synthesize crystals by using 4 stones or something. Basically, you can use every tier to synthesize the next one up.
Whoa!
Hello, sir.
You're just in that level jump.
Yeah, he was running a shop, and you walked too close to it. You were coming right at him. We all saw it.
Can I break open more shops to reveal large bodies? Which is a weird sentence, just like in general.
You can break
one
them.
shop.
You can break them. Now the other one, there was another shop on the other side that also had one. You just go really fast. If there's an enemy inside of it, they will pop out when you get close.
Okay.
Sir, I need you to drop.
Forgot.
Finally, he's here. Zach Braff has arrived to hold us all in his chickeny arm. At last. The hero we deserve, but not the hero we need right now. So they'll hunt him, and he'll be hunted, and he'll take... I don't remember that monologue, but it would be funny if I put it in Chicken Biddle.
Got EMB mail, apparently.
Got what?
Indeed. I got mail from the DMV.
Oh, cool. Is it that they're taking your car away because they were watching this stream and realized somebody this disrespectful of their own time shouldn't be driving a car?
I feel like we shouldn't even bother going into the bazaar. We should just immediately go back to the shop and reload the world.
Yeah, there's a couple of large bodies in the bazaar, but there's only like 2.
Reload the world is also just kind of a weird sentence, I think.
I'm desensitized to that one because I feel like that's something I say quite a lot.
Not even talking about video games.
Yeah, I reload the world a lot. Unfortunately, RNG is always bad, and that's how I came to be here, sitting in this chair.
No, you gotta save that thought for when we're 100%ing Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure 2. Sorry, I'm never 100%ing Sonic Adventure. That means playing more big stages. I'll never do that again.
Come on out, sir. We have you surrounded. Put the fire down.
Back off. Give me strength.
There. So, like, the thing that's gotten me about Persona 4 or Persona 5 Strikers, by the way, my computer runs it pretty well on medium quality. I've been too terrified to bump it up, except sometimes the frame rate will go down to like 10 frames a second for a full like 5 minutes. And there doesn't seem to actually be a cause. It just happens sometimes.
Maybe it's like a memory leak or something.
Maybe. It goes away after a while. So I've come to just like... And it's not even during fights, which is when you would expect it to. It's just, I'll walk into an area and the frame rate will dip. Or I'll go into the hideout screen and the frame rate will die. Or I'll open Sophie's shop, and the frame rate will die.
That's the game protecting you.
I like Sophia, shut up.
Yeah, but her shop sucks. The prices are unreasonable.
The prices are unreasonable, and she also doesn't sell anything of use. After you've bought the best armor and weapons, you no longer have a reason to go into that fucking... You no longer have a reason to go into that goddamn store. Sometimes she sells ingredients, but not good ones.
She sells crypto, though.
Well, no, she paid for the bar of gold with crypto. That is still one of the best moments in the entire game. Of just Ryuji realizing how hard he fucked up.
That wasn't really his fault.
That was kind of his fault, but also, sure. I don't know, I'm pretty okay with blaming most things on Ryuji.
So my thing about Sophia is that I have like the weirdest bias in the world, where I am familiar with the mythological figure that she is named after, and it doesn't pay off at all.
Interesting.
Since it doesn't pay off, would you like to know?
Sure.
Sophia in mythology is the mother of Yaldabaoth.
But that should have been handed to them on a silver platter.
You're right.
What?
Correct.
Did they not read the script of Persona 5?
It's not. I don't know. I spent the entire game waiting for that to pay off. And he didn't.
That's fucking weird. That's such a weird choice. Anyways, I like Sophia fine, but her shop is... Yeah. She's the only one that gets the nice, fancy shop UI, though. Since everybody else died, apparently?
Well, they would have had to like put them in the Amuso game. Or in the Muso engine. Sorry, this is not a Muso game by any measure.
Yeah, but like, I'd say that would be worth it for Dr. Legs alone.
You also, like, immediately leave Tokyo.
And Yakuza Dad wasn't there either.
You also
see, that's why I'm
Tokyo.
That's why I'm kind of surprised that they bothered giving Sojiro one and not... Yeah, Sojiro's on vacation in Coffee Land. He went to Colombia to learn about coffee beans.
I mean, there had to be a shop for Joker to come back to.
Yeah, but Futaba would still be home. He would not go on vacation to leave Futaba alone. Yes, he would.
There is already another character in the game that has thoroughly proved that they're not making shit if they don't have to.
Yeah. Would you leave Futaba alone? She's fine.
Yeah. Take this. Hold it.
She's the wielder of the literal Necronomicon. She's fine.
But it's not the literal Necronomicon because it's not how personas work.
Look, I'm not going to have you come in to your facts and logic and tell me the Phantom Thieves aren't real and they are going to steal Donald Trump's heart. I saw it on Twitter.
The Necronomicon isn't even real in the fiction of Persona 5.
I saw it on Twitter. I think that's probably the hardest anything on Twitter has ever made me cringe. Ever.
Halfway there!
Yay!
Yeah, halfway there.
She wouldn't know how to feed herself? Yes, she would. She'd be fine. She knows how to do cup noodle. It's not like she was getting more nutrition herself anyways. Anyways, that's Persona. I don't know when I'm going to finish that game, because I don't know when I'm going to have another chance to sit down and play more.
I mean, you're almost at the end. Just, like, play it.
I am, but I don't know when I'm going to have a chance to sit down and play it for an extended amount of time. Because
like,
tonight
any
we have
amount
this.
Of time?
Pretty much. So we have this tonight. Tomorrow, Mario Party and OSC are going to take up all my emotional bandwidth.
That's true.
And
There,
then,
you do need a lot of emotional bandwidth to put up with Atlas's bullshit.
Yeah. Well, also, just I'll be too tired to play an action game. And then Saturday, I'm going over to see my father and stepmother. They're in town. And then Sunday, we're doing Danganronpa. I might play before we do Danganronpa. I don't know.
Yeah, Danganronpa's at like 6 p.m. You've got plenty of time on Sunday. Unless we want to record the bonus episode we've been sitting on.
That's true.
Because that is an easy game to forget what the fuck's going on, let me tell you. Implying we ever knew what was going on in the first place.
I don't know if I knew what was going on while I was playing it. I think you described it best as that game feels like a sequel to a game that doesn't exist.
And then it has an actual sequel that somehow still feels like that.
Did you? So in this week's Castle Super Beast, they got a mail time question that was about like.
I definitely didn't get that far.
It was about somebody talking about what games they found at an old folks' home that had a Wii. And somehow, for some reason, the sequel to that game was one of them.
Okay.
And when they had looked at the Wii and its save file, somebody in that building had almost finished it.
Sick.
And I'm going to assume they were one of the 3 people that bought that game.
I bought that game.
I didn't.
Yeah, no one did.
It was truly the Neo The World Ends With You of its time.
No, The World Ends With You was the Neo The World Ends With You of its time.
Don't remind me. Man, so like the worst part about the worst part of Neo The World Ends With You doing bad is that I can't just be like, you, listener, you, viewer, you should go buy Neo The World Ends With You. Because that has to come with the caveat of, you should probably play the first game first, which also comes with the caveat of, by the way, every version of the first game that you could find nowadays sucks.
Super cool.
It's really rad. Thank you, Square. I mean, so to be fair, I don't think that's entirely Square's fault. That game was so heavily designed around the DS. putting it on anything else was always going to be a fucking disaster.
I mean, how is it on mobile? Because that does have a touchscreen.
I've heard people say that it's serviceable on iOS, but not great. From what I am aware, I think Donald actually said this in Slack at one point. The order you should go is DS. If you can't get a hold of the DS, the iOS version. If you can't get a hold of that, the Switch version, but played in handheld specifically. Then literally any other version of the game that you can find in a bootleg shop at a flea market, followed by playing it docked on Switch. I have not tried playing it docked on Switch. I have heard that it's absolutely terrible. I bought the game because I wanted more World Ends of View games.
Because the future of the franchise rides on this mediocre port.
Like, because I think World Ends of View is a really, really fucking good game. Like, it's a really good game. It's got a really good story. Its characters are fun.
Let's go.
It's just a good game all around, and you can't play it in any way that's not a disaster anymore. It is Square Enix's equivalent to Silent Hill 2 and 3. Another franchise I love that I'll never be able to play those games again.
It also makes me think of the Tales series, where the best one is like the only one they never ported, except the 3DS. Weirdly. Tales of the Abyss is I think the best Tales game. I haven't played Arise, so maybe I don't know if Arise is better.
Is that not on PC?
What, Abyss?
Yeah, is that not on PC?
No, it's PS2, and then it was 3DS, and that's all.
Oh, rest in peace then.
But don't
I
worry,
like that Zach Braff was keeping
the
you from
anime
walking forward,
adaptation just got released on YouTube.
Oh, that's true. You could watch the anime adaptation of The World Ends With You, the first one, because I've heard it's great. I've actually heard the opposite. I've heard it's not good. I've heard it super does not stick the landing in any way, shape, or form.
That's kind of how I feel about the Tales of the Abyss anime, which is fine. It's a pretty standard anime adaptation of a JRPG, but also was made in the mid-2000s.
The World Ends With You, when we were seeing the PVs, it looked like it was visually fucking great. 5 more. Oh god. How's the DS simulation of it? It depends on how you're playing it. If you're doing it with a mouse as your stylus stand-in, that sounds the worst. So, it's not just that The World Ends With You is so heavily built around touch controls. It's built around swiping in shapes and patterns to make attacks happen.
Like Wonderful 101.
Kind of, yes, actually. And look how well that turned out on a non-touchscreen console. Actually, I hear it's not terrible.
Well, yeah, that's because Wonderful 101 let you just use buttons.
Yeah. The World Ends With You does not let you do that. Also, by the way, this is while having to use the D-pad, because you control your other party member with the D-pad on the top screen. So the anime adaptation of the world. So there was shit that was added in the Switch version of The World Ends With You that actually does come into play in Neo. Is that in the anime? Which is also another huge bummer, because it's like, yeah, baby, you also have to play the extra content in the worst port.
This is it.
This is like Fate Stay Night levels of impenetrable.
I can't imagine why Neo The World Ends With You didn't sell.
Are you familiar with the specifics of how Fate Stay Night is impenetrable? Because it's very similar.
I think you've explained it to me in the past.
Should I explain it again?
But also, it's nothing a trip Wikipedia can't fix. Here's the thing: I would fucking love to sit down and have you play Neo: The World Ends With You, because I do actually think it's one of the best games that came out this last year. Like, it's fantastic, but it has so much fucking baggage that I can't suggest it!
I mean, how much does the stuff from the previous games actually matter?
Not at all until the last 3 hours when it matters the most.
Are we talking like Danganronpa 2 levels of matters the most? Cause
I'm talking Danganronpa 2 wishes it mattered that much.
Oh my god! Because I feel like Danganronpa 2
characters walk on screen and say, "Yeah, you remember when this set up the thing that's happening right now?" And it makes no effort to explain to you who any of these people are.
Okay, that's fair. Danganronpa 2 puts in like a token effort to explaining things, at least.
But yeah, for a majority of Neo, no, it doesn't matter.
I feel like Danganronpa 2 is like my first real experience with like, for 95% of that game's runtime, the first game doesn't matter, and then suddenly, the first game matters more than the second game.
Yeah. And like that's how Neo: The World Ends With You is, because not the ending of the game specifically is made to give closure to characters from 1, based on their plot lines from 1.
Nice.
It's fucking insane. But legit, if you want to stream Neo: The World Ends With You at some point, I would totally be down with that.
I don't really care enough to say that I am interested in buying it, but like, I don't know, if you want to use your copy, maybe.
I bought it physical, so that wouldn't be an option, but we can figure something out, I'm sure.
You can just buy it again, do your part.
I mean, I totally actually would. I almost bought my sister a second copy of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. And then I realized I didn't have $60 at that exact moment.
That's
so
different. That's you're buying someone a gift.
Hey, buying you the ability to play the second best game of last year. The best Switch game of last year.
With a decent likelihood I won't like it, too.
I think you'd like it fine. It's good. But also, like, I just like saying it's the best Switch game. Because I know your game of the year is probably actually the best Switch game of the year. But
probably.
But Neo: The World Ends With You, though.
We need like 1 blazing gem still, I think. Just 1.
Do we? Do we?
No, 2.
2! Marginally better!
No, it's not!
Look, when we opened that thing and realized we were missing 1 blaze shard, that was the most dead either of us have ever been on these streams, and we played Earthbound.
My god.
I don't know what you were trying to do.
I was trying to guard and do the cool thing. And then it was like, no, I'm going to take 1,000,000 years. I'm going to charge up for a genuinely unreasonable amount of time.
Yeah, that attack has always had that much wind
Oh,
up.
he just did it!
Always.
He just did it without wind up. Look!
None of them have dropped any gems. Please, sir, my family is dying and I require gems from your family's mine. Oh good, a blazing crystal. We have so many of those now.
We will never want for these crystals.
Yeah,
Alright,
actually.
Cool, goodbye.
Oh, here's the other reason why Neo: The World Ends With You is honestly kind of better than the first game. Nomura didn't write it.
You know what? That sounds pretty good to me.
Nomura did some character designs, which in my opinion, Nomura is pretty alright at.
Okay. So...
It's time for Frost. But first, it's time to take a fucking break. And I'll figure out where we're going for Frost.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a break. We'll be back.
Oh my god, there's only one Heartless in the game that drops Frost Shards! There's only one that... Okay, no, there's two that drop frost gems. Ah!
We'll be back.
We're back!
That was the wrong transition.
Okay.
So,
Well, real quick, allow me to show off a cool thing, which is a Christmas present that I got. Which, I don't know, do I still have an OBS layout of like our cameras close up? No? Okay, so this tiny little picture is what you're gonna have to deal with then. So I received this for Christmas. This little diorama box. Isn't that neat?
it's neat, but also an insult.
It sure is.
In other words, well played. That's
That
a chain
is-
of memories diorama.
Mhm. Let me actually try to see if I can make a larger webcams. I'll add a video capture device, AverMedia. Then video capture device.
Are those cards inside of it?
Webcam.
Let me tell you something about Chain of Memories. It's a bad game.
Then add display window capture, I think. Window capture, add existing. Joe, you're a window capture. Fun fact.
I always knew I was a window capture. Take that, Dad. You said I'd never make it. He never said that. He's never said that.
Okay, so
He's never said that.
we got look at this. Looks pretty neat. Says my friend Nate got me this.
Is Chain of Memories the card game on the PS2? No, that's a remake of the GBA game. Chain of Memories was the GBA game that got remade for the PlayStation 2. The GBA game is really bad. It's
So-
really, really fucking bad. Anyways,
Well,
I have
Seren's
good
here.
news.
Seren, I just want to make sure you got the chance to see this because I just showed it off. It's a Christmas gift that I got from a friend. It is this little diorama. It's cute. I think it's really neat. Just wanted to make sure everyone got the chance to see that.
It's also going to be grounds for his harassment lawsuit.
That's true.
Okay, so good news. The enemies that drop frost gems are still here in Agrabah,
Okay.
but they're in the Cave of Wonders. It's
Okay.
the fortune tellers, and the ice cubes also drop them, but apparently the fortune tellers have the higher drop rate.
Okay. Make sure you change the .txt. So, are there any up here in the Valley of Stone? Ever since screenshots of synth screens. That's correct. I did forget to do that. So that is completely my fault. These don't
Yeah,
look
for
like
once
something
it's-
that I would
for
call
once
fortune
it's not my
tellers,
fault.
So, are those things fortune tellers?
Yes,
The
the
small
thing,
ones?
the thing on the it's the thing on the ball. Those fortune tellers.
Oh, the one that's humanoid?
Yes, those are
Okay.
fortune tellers.
Okay.
They have a crystal ball. I believe that's their official name, isn't it?
I don't know. Oh, should I go through the chasm? Or...
Yes, there are some that spawn in the challenge.
Okay.
No, it takes you down.
Oh, I don't remember how this works. This was like literal months ago.
Yep. Leave it alone. I believe some of the ice cubes will spawn in here too.
Yes.
Wow. Immediately proven correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
At last, I finally have basic knowledge of one thing. Yeah, I figured this was going to be like the best place to find this particular material.
Give me strength. Here.
Come on in, Zach Braff.
No, his
I
name
don't
is
know how
Zachary.
far away we are I don't know how far away we are from.
Wait, we could have come here for these guys. And we could have saved so much time.
I don't think we would have saved time. Those two are the only two that spawn, I'm pretty sure. Where are the fucking fortune tellers? I know they thank you. Did they drop anything?
It appears they did not. It's gonna take a little time.
We're going again. Thank God this is for gems. I'm glad Zachary Rafferty stays even when you enter this. I don't see why he wouldn't, but it warms my heart. Have you seen Disney's Chicken?
Have you seen the Walt Disney Company's masterpiece, Chicken Little?
No, it's Walt Disney's masterpiece, Chicken Little. He
That's
came
true.
back from the dead just to make that movie.
I still can't believe that that's how the copyright is written.
When they asked who should voice Chicken Little, a zombie Walt Disney kicked down the door and shouted, "Zach Braff!"
The guy from Garden State?
What
Not
the fuck is Garden State? No!
I'm not sure if Garden State existed yet.
I don't know if Scrubs existed yet. I mean, he had to be famous for something if they were casting him in the lead role of a Disney movie.
I don't know. You say that, but maybe he was just like B tier.
Well, yeah, like but he had to be known for something. He had to be at that correct, that singular niche where it's like, some people know you.
Wait a minute. I have not even realized. I've not even thought about the fact that Aladdin is here instead of Donald. I don't. Aladdin might not have luck. I didn't even think about that.
Wait, why is Aladdin? Aladdin wasn't here when you were doing the. Wait, what?
Aladdin's been here since we got to Agrabah.
Oh God, that would explain a couple of things. I can't believe he's a fucking puffball character.
I legitimately did not even consider that.
Well, does Aladdin have Lucky Lucky?
Probably not.
I mean, he might. He's a thief. That's his whole thing. Of course he doesn't. Cool. He's not like Jack Sparrow, who just gets like 7 instances of draw.
Okay.
In the Disney Hell era, that and Bolt. I have not seen either of those, and we have a podcast that will eventually happen where we're gonna have to watch them at some both of those movies.
I'm not convinced that will actually happen until we've released anything.
I mean, I'm pretty much ready to start it, honestly.
Okay, well, we've been ready to start it for 3 years.
Yeah, but then we didn't. Now Disney Plus is here and actually has the movies.
That's true. Disney Plus will make it substantially easier.
We don't have to worry about, all right, what version does Amazon sell? Let's make sure we're both watching the same fucking version.
Why would we ever make sure we were watching the same version? We don't even make sure we're playing the same game for Smash Bros.
We do. It's just when we're not.
You played Twin Snakes.
Yeah, we use that as an interesting perspective.
Has a single thing dropped?
I don't know. I really don't. I haven't noticed. You can check your inventory and see if you have any cross gems when these fights are done. So, fun fact, I've seen Home on the Range. I saw it in theaters because I was a child spending the day with my grandmother, and she didn't know what the fuck else to do but go to the theater and watch a Disney movie. The latest
Fair.
Disney movie. I remember nothing about that movie. I know I saw it, and I remember that Roseanne's unfortunately in it. And I'm pretty sure I remember as a kid, even then, being like, huh, that movie wasn't very good. They haven't dropped anything! Before you ask, the Ice Cubes and the Fortune Tellers are the only two Heartless that drop these items in the whole game. And this is the only world in which both appear. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is the only world in which any of them appear at all. Apparently, they're also in the ruins if you want to do... If you feel like doing the fucking carpet.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't think anything has dropped.
Yeah, we have not had a
anything.
single drop so far.
Like, not even drops we don't want, just in general.
Is that glowing orb there just for the spotlight?
Probably.
Why couldn't they just have a spotlight?
They do, it's right there.
Why do they need a glowing orb?
Why don't they need a glowing orb? Yeah, I don't think anything's dropped anything.
Yeah, we haven't gotten any drops of any variety.
Well, there's a fortune teller that spawns in here. There should be
fortune teller.
Yeah, one.
We killed him already. He hasn't respawned. I guess. Oh no, there it is.
Yep, there it is. I believe there actually might be quite a few, but I think you got to be in specific spots to get them to spawn in this room. I think most of them spawn if you're on the blue platforms, if I remember correctly, because they're rather high up. Fuck me then. I guess not.
Okay. Oh, good. Another
Thank
blazing
you.
crystal.
Good,
I'm
a
worried.
blazing crystal. You could just go straight out there and we can go straight to the carpet.
Like the magic carpet area?
Yeah, if they do spawn in that little magic carpet area, yeah. I don't know how.
Zachary,
Please. The
Family
men need
died.
them all. You must provide. Country Bears, Brother Bear. Country Bears is a weird movie that I consistently forget.
That's okay. Country Bears is also a weird Disney World attraction.
Yeah, but is it as weird as the movie? That movie's do you remember who plays the main villain of Country Bears?
I don't know anything about the movie, dude.
It's fucking Christopher Walken.
So, when you do the Country Bears Jamboree at the Magic Kingdom at Disney World, the employee there who's like going over all like the standard safety stuff that they do for literally every attraction, he was like, okay, how many people are here or at the Country Bears Jamboree for their first time? Raise your hands. Cool. Now, how many of you intentionally tricked your friends into coming here? Raise your hand.
Beautiful.
That's
Absolutely beautiful.
That's the tone that is immediately set for the Country Bears Jamboree.
I mean, that fucking attraction's older than time. Have I seen Cinderella 3: A Twist in Time? No, I haven't. Which one is the one that has literally the greatest scene that's ever been in an animated Disney film, where the prince's butler is like, I forbid you from going out that door or down these stairs, and he just goes, okay, and dives out the window next to it. And it's the only scene from any of the Cinderella movies that matters.
At one point during the Country Bears Jamboree, they sing a song that I am not completely confident what the lyrics are, but it sounds like the title of the song is Blood on the Sand.
It's a different tone than I expected the Country Bears Jamboree to have.
The another song contains
But I suppose
the lyrics.
war knows no borders.
Another song contains the lyrics, all the guys who turned me on turned me down.
I mean, hey, just because they're bears doesn't mean they can't flaunt their sexuality. That's pretty close-minded of you, Matt.
At Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom, you can see this bear mating ritual.
It's over.
Man, Disney had a period of just being complete shit for a real long time. How's Brother Bear on Disney Plus? Is Song of the South on Disney Plus?
I don't think so.
That doesn't surprise me in any way, shape, or form. Can I help you?
What I've heard about Song of the South is that it is shockingly more boring than you expect.
Well, yeah, I mean, the only thing I ever fucking hear about it is that it's the only one that Disney will just be like, haha, that movie didn't happen.
Which is weird, because it's not even close to being their most racist movie.
Sure
It is nowhere like it is. I'm not saying it's not.
Pocahontas is still up there. Oh my god, Pocahontas is so bad and problematic. Holy fucking shit.
I'm not gonna say that Song of the South isn't racist, because it is. But if we were to put it in like a tier list, it would be a pretty low tier.
Like, so here's the thing. Pocahontas is super, like, whitewashy of the actual story of the real Pocahontas. You know, its sequel leaves off the part where she was forcibly taken to England, where she died of smallpox. It's also just a bad movie. And also, Mel Gibson sings a song, and that shouldn't be allowed.
Remember how, like, behind the scenes, like, people were taking off Pocahontas and put on The Lion King as, like, a punishment?
Yeah, that comes up every time we talk about Pocahontas, and it's never not fucking wild. You got, like, 2 blazing crystals from that.
I sure did, I'm fully aware. Nothing in here, nothing here.
Peter Pan is also extremely... So the difference between Song of the South and Peter Pan is people still remember Peter Pan.
Yes, the thing about Song of the South is that the only thing people know about it is that it's racist.
Well, they know it's racist, and they know... Well, no! Even people that have heard Zippity Doo-Dah don't realize it's from Song of the South.
Yeah,
They
you
think
didn't
it was
realize
written
that.
for that ride. Yeah, I didn't realize that until like 5 years ago. Like,
Yeah, we want to go.
it's...
I'm pretty sure I'm the one that told you that.
Probably.
And that's the thing. Like,
See,
Disney's,
so the thing
not
about
ashamed of Song of the South because it's racist. They're ashamed because people know that it's racist. The average human does not know that Peter Pan is racist.
Well, I mean, for most people, when's the last time you watched Peter Pan?
Yeah, also, I've never watched Peter Pan. Like, I've actually never seen that movie.
Well, I can also tell you the actual difference there. It's that we still kind of don't take racism against that specific group as seriously, which is a problem. And we've gotten better. Yeah, Splash Mountain is getting redesigned for Song of the South. I
I don't think that's true.
The Splash Mountain? I thought they
Yeah.
announced that totally. Well, it's being reworked into Princess of the Frog.
I was told, hey, Splash Mountain is currently closed because it is being reworked into Princess and the Frog. And then after I was told that, I rode on Splash Mountain, which was not closed.
Weird. Oh wow, a Frost Gem!
2 Frost Gems.
Oh shit, how many does that make? 2?
3, I think.
Yeah, I think a lot of it. Oh yeah, Aristocats is pretty fucking bad.
I've also never seen that one.
I watched a lot of older Disney movies when I was a kid because I was watched by my great-grandmother a lot.
There's a lot of Disney movies that I've never seen. Like, I'm pretty sure that I saw Mulan for the first time in, like, 2012.
But I think a Princess of the Frog ride would be cool because I know exactly what song they should base it on. Base it on One More Human. That song's really good. It's one of the 3 good songs in that movie. There are only 3.
If I'm being honest, I also don't know if I've seen Aladdin. I think I have.
Really?
But I cannot actually... I think that I have seen it because I knew the entire... I mean, I've seen the live action one, so obviously I know the entire plot. But I knew the entire plot before watching that. So it's like, I must have watched it, right? And
so base it on the racist voodoo song. That would be in character. But also, I really like that song. It's like the last good villain song that Disney ever wrote. Ever. And also, Keith David sings it, so it's fucking... It's a banger.
I've also definitely never seen that movie.
It's fine. It's not the best. There's a reason why we don't see 2D animated movies anymore.
Because they're expensive
and Princess and the Frog
and don't make a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah. Mother's Knows Best from Tangled. That
Mother Knows
song
Best
is
fucking good.
A lot, pretty much all of the music in Tangled is really good.
I feel like Tangled is like the white bread of Disney movies, but also it's just a good movie.
Frozen is the white bread of Disney movies.
No, Frozen is retroactively the white bread of Disney movies. Tangled was always the white bread of Disney movies. But like, it was also like the first like solid animated movie they had made in like a decade.
Yeah. Well, no, Tangled is seen as like the turnaround point. When Disney remembered they can make good movies, actually.
I have seen Frozen 2, and it was shockingly bad.
That's what I hear. I haven't seen it, and I don't have a huge amount of... Unless I have to for, say, a podcast.
Kristoff just kind of, like, walks out of the movie for, like, 45 minutes because they don't have anything for him to do.
Fuck yeah. I think you killed all the fortune tellers here. Which I think they should be respawned in the... This is a really fucking...
Yeah, this is a difficult map to, like, get enemies from. Because there's some kind of a very wide open space.
I have heard Encanto is very, very good, but I have also heard the talk of, like... Yeah,
The thing is that I
maybe you should have hired literally anybody from this culture.
Yeah, the thing that I've heard is that Disney has, like, I don't consider myself educated enough on these issues to actually say anything for certain. This is just what I believe to be true, is that they figured out how to not actively be racist, but they still hire white people to do everything.
It's not that they hire white people to do everything, it's that the white people already work there and they're not bringing anybody else. Like the closest they've had is what, Lin-Manuel Miranda writing some of the music in Moana.
Yeah.
And that's not even writing the movie. He was still just doing the music. Taika Waititi was gonna do Moana. He fucking bounced. See, I like Moana a lot. I think it's my favorite Disney movie that's come out in a very long time. But like, it still has that problem of, yeah, white people wrote this movie. Like,
and it's like you can tell that they care about being culturally sensitive and everything. And it's like, it's great. That is what you should be doing. You want to hire anyone that's not white
people, please.
You want to hire literally anyone.
There are a lot of not white people in the animation industry. You could hire any of them. Any of them. Just one of them. That's all you need to do.
It's like, you guys have made genuinely good progress. There have been positive developments. I'm proud of you. Would you take constructive criticism?
And that's basically been how Disney has been for like a decade now. Which is, again, a step up from they don't do that, and also their movies are actively
Yeah. Well, it's like earlier when we were talking about, like,
that was the bar, baby.
It's like earlier when we were talking about, like, yes, Harry Potter is very problematic at times, but also just happens to be bad.
Yeah.
Got a frost gem. Hey, you
Hooray!
did it. We got one. How many do we have? Before more Heartless spawn, please look at your inventory. God damn it.
Too late. Anyway, yeah, there are a lot of Disney. I'm not confident I've ever seen Aladdin. I was really certain that I had, but like, now that I really think about it, I do not have any memory of actually sitting down to watch that movie. We have 4 frost gems.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite movie from the era. Take from that what you will. But so like. What? Oh shit! What was I gonna say?
It's over.
I was gonna say something and now I don't remember. Please check how many frost gems you have. I beg you.
I just did. We have 4.
Okay, so we literally picked up one. Hey, a
We're
frost
getting-
shard.
We do need shards, though.
We
like,
do.
That's good. Things are things that we need. We're still at the good part of the journey, where even when we're not making progress towards specifically what we want, we are still making progress. That will change.
This era will not last forever. I'm glad this attack continues after the Heartless is dead.
Yeah, so that will change, but we can enjoy it while it is here.
So I, as a kid, probably watched Hercules and Mulan on loop enough that I could have, like, recited both movies from memory. Mulan stuck in my memory a little bit more. But yeah, I remember watching Hercules a lot as a kid. Remember live action Mulan? I try not to.
I never saw a live action Mulan. I did see live action Beauty and the Beast and live action Aladdin.
I didn't see live action Aladdin, but live action Beauty and the Beast wasn't very good.
You think it was or wasn't?
Wasn't. It wasn't good.
I feel like live action Beauty and the Beast met a minimum level of quality. Like, this is the minimum acceptable level of quality for a movie to be released by a studio this big, and that is exactly how good it is.
I don't know where all the fortune tellers are. Where are all the Heartless? Do any of them spawn in the middle of the tower there?
I will agree that the live-action Aladdin was the best of the bunch, but I'm not really confident in saying that it was good, just that it was the best of the bunch.
Yeah, all I have heard about the live-action Aladdin is exactly what DKV just said in the chat of they gave Will Smith acting notes of, "You are Robin Williams now. Do not do your thing. You do our thing."
Will Smith is actually really good as the genie when they let him, be Will Smith, because Robin Williams' genie was just being Robin Williams.
Oh, you got all the shards, by the way. We finished frost shards.
Okay, just 20 more gems.
20 more gems, and then stones.
And the cast,
Thank God,
cast
the frost
was really good, except for Jafar. Jafar, the direction they took Jafar in was a choice.
So, like, even just being a blend of Robin Williams and Will Smith, I feel like he should have just been allowed to be Will Smith. Like, he should have just... Will Smith, as much as I like Will Smith, he's not Robin Williams, and he was never going to be.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, they shouldn't have tried to make him steer more into Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Which is kind of unfortunate in that the character was designed from the ground up for Robin Williams, but also, like...
Yeah.
But, like, we've kind of already got to accept that these live-action projects are a mistake.
Well, the live action, it's not that they're a mistake, it's that they literally exist so the fucking trademark doesn't run out.
Mm-hmm. And then there's the Lion King.
What about the Little Mermaid live action? Little Mermaid's already kind of a bad movie in general. Except for the music. All of the music in Little Mermaid is fucking great.
I can't wait for the Little Mermaid live action because I enjoy suffering.
Who's playing Ariel?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. It's not Zendaya, is it?
No, it's not Zendaya. I know.
She's in fucking everything now.
I know that people were really mad because it's not a white actress, but I don't know who it was. Because I'm not gonna pretend that I care enough about live action Disney movies.
Halle Bailey, right?
Halle Bailey.
I think I did. I'm not familiar with that actress, but I do remember the announcement.
Yeah, I assume that she's young. I assume that she's young because, like, Ariel is a young character, so
Yeah. I mean, Zendaya's playing a fucking teenager in Spider-Man. She looks the part. Did Zendaya start in music?
I don't know.
As far as I think that would explain a lot for me, because for some reason Zendaya started at Disney Channel. Really? What? What show? Melissa McCarthy is Ursula. Right. Cool. Melissa McCarthy's in this weird position in my mind where it's like, I don't dislike you as a person, but like every role I've ever seen you play, I did not enjoy.
I think I've only seen her in 2016 Ghostbusters.
She's one of those actors that really, well, I believe she's SNL still.
Yeah.
Or
I mean, that's
2016
Ghostbusters.
But she's one of those actors that, like, I don't know, man, we make a shitty comedy and it makes $1 billion and I get to buy another boat. I don't give a shit. And I respect that. I respect that so much.
It's like the Adam Sandler problem, where it's like, I do not like a single thing you've ever made, but you know what?
But I respect why you make it.
Yeah, like he just makes these shitty movies to go on a vacation with some friends. Like okay, yeah, do it. Make that cash.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's do this shit. Oh god, I can't remember if the live-action Lilo and Stitch is actually a real thing they announced, or
they're gonna live-action everything. Dude, live-action Lion King is so bad.
It's real. Fucking god, no.
Did you?
I like Lilo and Stitch a lot, and it's always made me sad that there's no real, actual Lilo and Stitch world in Kingdom Hearts. Because I want Sora to meet Lilo, and I think that would be fun. That's literally my only reason. I don't give a shit about anything else.
I can't imagine Lilo fighting Heartless.
No, Stitch would fight the Heartless. Lilo would just be around. Stitch is... No, there's no party members.
Oh my god, I fucking forgot that they're making a prequel to the live-action Lion King.
Right. I also forgot about that. This is really stupid.
Also, so wait, is live-action Snow White real? Because that's just Once Upon a Time.
Haven't there already been multiple... Aren't there, like, 2 live-action Snow Whites on Disney Plus right now?
Joe, do you remember Once Upon a Time, or have you blocked it out of your memory as a post-traumatic episode?
I remember the cool shit that then stopped being cool. So, Season 1.
Once Upon a Time is a show that I didn't learn until after I had stopped watching it, that it was made by the same people as Lost. And as soon as I learned that, it was like, yeah, that tracks.
Every time I heard, after I stopped watching it, every time I heard literally anything about Once Upon a Time, it was, that sounds stupid. Every single time.
I got as far as when Elsa was there.
I saw the clip that was like, she was like the ending stinger of a season.
Yeah, when Elsa appears.
I heard when Rumpelstiltskin died, and I was like, cool. So the only interesting character you guys had, you just killed him off.
Well, yes, they brought him back.
Well, yeah, but they killed him
like
off in the first place.
The circumstances of his death were, like, I think, well written, but it's also like, man, this is a series finale moment, not a mid-season finale. Which, by the way, it was the mid-season. And then the rest of the season was about Wizard of Oz.
Perfect.
Specifically, how much Disney really wished they owned that movie.
Remember the Jared Leto Tron movie?
Back off. Take this.
No, I had forgotten that was at some point put on the table. I'm actually shocked they ever got to the point where they announced that movie's existence. I was under the impression that Legacy had done really fucking bad.
I'm surprised that Tron was never in Once Upon a Time. I can't believe they went.
Fuck, that would have been awesome. I would have watched it then.
They went for Wizard of Oz before they went for Tron.
Was Lilo and Stitch in Tron? In Tron? Was Lilo?
No, because you can't tie Lilo and Stitch into the framing device of Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, you can.
Hawaii is a real ass place, dude.
Yeah. So is China. Guess who's in Once Upon a Time?
Yep.
Fucking checkmate, motherfucker.
Yeah, but China's not in America, so we can pretend it's America. That means it's basically fictional.
Fucking hate this conversation. This is the worst conversation we've ever had on any stream we have ever done.
Well, we definitely had worse.
We streamed 600 hours last year, and this is the worst it's been.
No, we've definitely done worse than this.
Wake me when Lightning McQueen is in Once Upon a Time. See, that's what I'm saying. Is that show still going?
No, it's not.
Are you 100% sure about that?
I am 100% sure, because they did a final season where none of the cast wanted to come back. So instead there was a time skip where the kid was all grown up.
Fuck yeah, they did.
They also tried...
Oh right, Jennifer Morrison played the main character of that fucking...
They also tried a spin-off called Once Upon a Time in Wonderland where the main villain was Jafar.
What?
Back off.
Then why was it in Wonderland?
Only one character from Once Upon a Time in Wonderland made it back to the main show when that was canceled, and it wasn't Alice.
Who was it?
I think it was like the Red Knight of Hearts or whatever.
Okay, sure.
I don't
Hey,
know.
you want an actual
Sebastian Stan was on that show, dude.
Who?
Sebastian Stan.
Oh my! Who does he play?
Wasn't he Pinocchio?
Was he Pinocchio? Oh God! No, he was not Pinocchio.
He was. Oh no, he was Mad Hatter.
Telling me he portrays Jefferson tells me nothing.
Yeah, Mad Hatter. I'm pretty sure. The dude from 50 Shades of Grey was also briefly in that show.
Beautiful.
And the guy who portrays Caden in Mass Effect.
Anyways, if you want a better version of a story that's really neat and deals with a bunch of famous fictional locales and mythologies that's actually good, you should go read the webcomic Namesake. It's very good. That's all I have to say on it.
I'm just thinking about how Once Upon a Time did Wizard of Oz. And like they were desperate to make you think that it was about the movie, but they didn't have the rights to the movie. It was actually about the book.
This is it.
And there was a character from Wicked.
Do they own Wicked at least?
No.
Nice. I don't know why I said at least, as if like, oh, did they get the crumb of owning Wicked? They've suffered long enough. Disney should be allowed to own something.
Once Upon a Time did in fact do Frankenstein. But at least that's like public domain fully. Whereas like Wizard of Oz, the only thing people care about is a movie that is not public domain.
When does that movie go public domain?
I don't know. I don't remember when that movie like existed. Not as soon as Disney wants it to, I assume. Which is funny because they are the reason that it's not.
It came out in 1939. So it's got a while. And that's also true. 2035, baby. That's when it goes public domain.
Have you seen like all of the shitty direct-to-DVD Wizard of Oz sequels that are all...
The only one I am familiar with but never saw is Return to Oz.
Like, there's a shocking number of them that are like... They're not an adaptation of the second book. They are a sequel to an adaptation of the first book that never existed. I wonder what they expect you to have seen beforehand.
So fucking close. Got 4 left. Oh boy. I mean, yeah, that is 100 years. That's the thing. Disney themselves worked to make the window of time 100 years. In fact, I fucking... It's so funny when that backfires on them so hard.
Like,
it doesn't happen very
Spider-Man.
often. Yeah, it doesn't happen very often, but it happens. I didn't think they'd take my copyrighted material, says the man who wrote the don't take my copyrighted material. This joke doesn't make sense. Abort it. It's aborted. Goodbye. Look at that ice cube. It's dead now. There's only one ice cube here. Now it's dead too.
Make better jokes about leopards.
What?
Make better jokes about leopards.
No. Leopards don't deserve it. One of the pairs of ruby slippers were stolen for like 15 years and the FBI recovered them just a few years. No, I didn't hear about that. That's fucking incredible.
Take this.
These streams are going to be nonsense, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. Back off.
So our thumbnail for this week is going to be Blaze the Cat, the X-Men
Frosty
character
the Snowman.
Frost.
No,
then-
Frosty the Snowman.
And then when we do the lightning stuff, it's Final Fantasy lightning.
Okay. I'm fine with that. I'm still so surprised she never showed up in Kingdom Hearts. They wanted to push her so fucking hard.
I mean, like, where in the real life timeline, where does that line up? Like, what Kingdom Hearts game would she have had to be in?
probably... I'm not sure. 'Cause that Final Fantasy 13 came out when we were in high school. So, honestly, Birth by Sleep, she could have shown up in, I think.
Oh, there you go. Birth by Sleep, like, actually did a thing with it taking place in the past.
Yeah.
They committed to that to a degree that I respect in a weird way.
Lightning would have been 2009, 2010. Birth by Sleep's in the past. So then Dream Drop? But then The World Ends With You is in Dream Drop.
No, if Birth by Sleep would have been the one, then that's the reason. Because Birth by Sleep takes place in the past.
Birth by Sleep wouldn't have been the one. That's what Seren's saying. Birth by Sleep had already come out by the time Final Fantasy 13 came out.
Yeah, by Dream Drop distance, I guess Nomura had convinced himself that people didn't want to see Final Fantasy characters. I don't know.
The official reasoning given was we felt like we didn't need Final Fantasy characters to help sell the game. To which the entire response was nobody was buying this game because there were Final Fantasy characters in it. It was just cool that they were around.
Mm-hmm.
People were buying it because Donald Duck, Goofy, and Mickey Mouse are on the cover. Also, another one, I'm still surprised that Noctis never showed up in fucking 3. But again, Nomura had decided they didn't need Final Fantasy characters at Kingdom Hearts anymore for some stupid reason.
I don't know, maybe Nomura was bitter for being kicked off of 15. Sorry, I got the sneezes.
It's okay, I have a cat on my lap now. They didn't want to confuse people about Verum Rex. Oh boy. That's true. That makes sense. That checks out. But yeah, The World Ends With You showing up in Dream Drop is actually why I ended up wanting to play The World Ends With You. Which is unfortunate because Dream Drop straight up spoils a mid-game twist.
It's in a way that's completely unnecessary too, right?
Yeah. A character literally looks at Riku and says, "This is what position I have in this game."
Have I told you about how
and that's a spoiler that happens in the second act at the end of the second act of The World Ends With You.
So there's a thing in Fire Emblem Heroes, the mobile game, where you know the Black Knight from Path of Radiance, he's an assist trophy in Smash Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
So like, obviously he's a dude with like his face covered by his armor. His identity is a secret. It's a mystery, and he is another character in the game, but this other character in the game is a distinctly different identity, and if you just look at them, you will not know that they are the same person. So Fire Emblem Heroes adds the Black Knight, and then later on they add this character, and they do not add the true identity character in his own outfit with his own look. They add him in the Black Knight armor with the helmet off, holding the helmet.
Look,
in a
what
way,
are people supposed to do? Go play Path of Radiance?
Like, there are some characters that you just can't meaningfully add this character without spoilers. I get it. It's a choice between not spoiling the game and not having this character. But there was a pretty clear way to avoid this one, and you steered directly into the spoiler.
Yeah, in Dream Drop, there is literally a part where a character looks Riku in the eyes and explains
says, "We really
their
are the
role,
last of us."
Explains their role in the story of The World Ends With You, which is not something you learn about in The World Ends With You until you have, like, gotten over halfway through the game.
This is it.
This is a fucking twist. It's really funny. And that was my first experience with The World Ends With You.
Sick.
Yeah.
Did I get the fortune teller in this room already? I think I did.
I think so. But then I managed to get a hold of it through GameFly on DS, and I played through it on DS. And hey, The World Has a View is a really, really good game.
Is GameFly like worth it?
I have no idea. I mean, Peter would be the one to ask about that, because as far as I'm aware, Peter uses it quite a lot, actually.
I don't think I play games consistently enough to get my money's worth out of it. Is the thing.
See, I think I do, but I don't like having like a. Well, they're sending me this game, so I guess I have to play it.
Back off.
I have a lot of trouble making myself play games. Streaming seems to be the only way that I can make myself do it, but it's more like
we'll just have a weekly streaming block that it's like, here's what GameFly gave us this time.
I mean, so for independent study, by the way, have I told you?
Back off. Take this.
Have I told you my plan for independent study and picking what games would be on there? I'm gonna make a spreadsheet, and then we're gonna roll a dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the game that happens that week. Or that's the game that's next on the docket. Because I hate myself, I guess.
Yeah.
But we should probably wait until Danganronpa is over, so then we can wait until Chicory is over, so that we can wait until Eastward is over.
We'll fit
to actually start
with
that.
We'll fit Chicory in somewhere, because we got a code specifically to stream it.
That's true. Yeah, we were given a code to stream Chicory, so we're gonna continue that. Matt playing that, which I'm glad. Chicory is a very, very good game. And then I do still want to finish Eastward eventually, but that for sure will wait until Danganronpa's over.
I was also liking Ender Lilies.
Yeah, you were liking Ender Lilies, and I think we should go back to that too. I think that would be cool. So we got a good amount of games that we want to play. I think I also brought up to at one point, asked if you wanted to be my moral support when I try replaying Ni no Kuni. But I don't know when I actually want to do that, or if I actually want to do that. Maybe I'll like Ni no Kuni this time. You never know.
We don't have a single fucking box gem, do we?
Do we not? Do we not? So we're still at 4 left, right?
Yeah.
It's fucking... Oh my god.
Can we get in touch with Tetsuya Nomura? I just want to talk.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
A couple questions.
It is really funny to me that Yoshi P and Nomura probably have the same amount of play in this game. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, just in different directions.
No, I just mean in general, like, you're not gonna touch this person.
Yeah.
These people live here and they're never leaving unless they do it of their own volition. And even then, we're gonna fight to make sure that can't happen.
Look, Saran, I got myself into this mess. I must follow through. It wouldn't feel right if I didn't do it myself. I need to have a complete and whole opinion on Kingdom Hearts.
The experiment only works when I'm the control group. Side note, what's a control group?
It's the entire reason I want to finish Yakuza 7, because I don't want anyone to ever have the opportunity to say I didn't give that game a fair shot.
I remember you were very, very... You made it farther than I did.
Still have it installed.
I think I made it to... I'm pretty sure I did too. I made it to a point where enemies were consistently killing me, and then it trapped me in an alley where all 3 of the exits had enemies standing at them, and I had lost all my health, and all of my money was gone,
There's still
And
not a
that's about-
single mod that makes that game easier.
That's
Can you believe that?
They're what?
Back off.
There's not a single mod that makes that game easier. There is one that makes it harder.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Most
It's over.
the bits of the story that I have played of Yakuza 7 are fantastic. Ichiban is such a good character. He's got such a good backstory. Oh my god, I despise playing that game. And I feel like I'm insane.
I don't know how to process.
So mad they received so much positive feedback. That's so like when
I
it
don't
came
know how
out.
to process what I've seen online about that game. Like, I
When
genuinely
people-
do not think I have played the same game.
Like people were so heavily praising it, and me and Matt are just sitting there like, this sucks.
It's
What?
terrible.
I don't understand. It's fucking not good.
We still don't have any procs gems.
And this is somehow Nagoshi's fault. And then of course we had the whole thing of like, and there was the whole thing of like, well, at least if they keep making Judgment, that still means we'll have action-based Yakuza games to be fine. Oh, what's that? The main actor of Judgment that plays Yakumi, his fucking agency is being shitty. I guess Judgment's not happening ever again. Cool.
Fortune teller around here at least once. Oh my god, there's 3.
Hey, a frost gem. We got one.
You know what? Fuck it. This is what we're doing now. This is what we're doing now.
Yeah, we felt like we were getting gaslit by the internet the entire time. People were like shouting about how good Yakuza 7 was. It's not. And fun fact. You want to know one of the people who told us that Yakuza 7 was rad? Actually, I'm fucking calling him out. Neil Ronahan.
Neil has like admitted he's played 5 hours of that game.
Yeah, and he was like, but so far it's awesome. Fucking Pat Boivin saying, "Oh
That's the
man, I
weirdest
hope
one.
they
That's the
never
weirdest
change
one.
it back."
Like, that's the weirdest one because he's always the one that has like the unreasonably negative and entitled opinion. And he's being spoon-fed garbage. And he's like, yeah, it's the best one.
He literally started saying, "Yeah, it's the best Yakuza game."
We should have been doing this the entire time.
In less than a minute, we got more frost
We need
gems
one more.
than we have gotten in the past half hour. Like, fuck. I still have Yakuza 7. Like, I knew I probably wasn't going to enjoy Yakuza 7, but I bought it because all the other Yakuza games are so good that I felt like I owed them that chance.
Yeah. And,
Like, if anybody can make it work, it's RGG.
I feel like, in fairness, I'm willing to give them one more chance because this game would... Functionally, this game was made in 6 months. I'm willing to give them one more chance. But they will not get a third.
They will not. I'm still gonna play Lost Judgment. I bought Lost Judgment. It's sitting on my shelf right now.
I also need to play it.
Probably not gonna start Lost Judgment for another like year and a half.
Mhm. Okay, so now we just need
All right.
Frost Stones.
All right, let's find who drops those and then let's fucking call it.
Did you know that the PC
Oh
version
boy.
the PC version of Yakuza 7 at launch had a bug where you just couldn't know if an enemy was weak to something. Like, the UI was just broken. There was just no way to know on the PC version.
Hey Matt,
Yeah?
you know what drops Frost Stones?
Is it the ice cubes?
It's the cars.
That's That's a weird choice. Well, I'm thinking about
the
that.
Cars,
like,
it's the cars and the
lore.
planes. So we're heading to Timeless River, baby.
Like in lore, why?
Car cold.
Like if they dropped fire, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. Even
If they dropped electricity. But yeah, we're heading to air conditioning. Yeah, there you go. We're heading to Timeless River.
Yeah, only cars have air conditioning.
Yeah. What else has air conditioning, Matt?
That's
Name one thing.
not my house.
I would hope not. It's January 6th.
No, there is no air conditioning in my house. I need to like buy it by April.
Before a problem happens. No, we'll end this stream on giving a visit to our good friend Will.
Okay, our friend William.
Our friend Willem Dafoe. Okay, let me figure. So they don't spawn here. I remember we learned that the hard way last time.
The planes do.
But the airplanes do. Well, 2 planes do.
It's over. It's over.
Oh, 3 planes! 4 planes! Holy shit! It's a fucking cornucopia of planes!
Yeah.
I should probably like be arbitrarily going into drive forms too, because I do need to get that trophy for anti-form.
That's true.
Right. Give me strength.
I hope it never gives it to you again. After all the... I'm still fucking baffled that you didn't have it already.
You know, I don't think that anyone's going to be driving a car in this house.
But there's planes here, isn't there? No, it's the little flying bug things.
Hey, it's a Christmas tree.
Yeah. This room is based on a Christmas cartoon. If you want Antiform, you have the Antiform Keyblade. That's true. You do have a Keyblade that automatically puts you into Antiform. Well, doesn't automatically, but gives a chance, a higher chance. Hi, car! Finally, we found the cars at the construction site. You know, where cars live.
I agree.
Give me strength.
Truly, this is the future that Gerald Ford pictured.
Back off.
I mean, this wouldn't have been the future. It was like the 30s.
Yeah, that's the future, if you think about it. You know, there will be 2030 one of these days. I like that I could watch you actively give up trying to melee the cars to death. I could see the process of you realizing, oh right, this isn't worth it.
That was the wrong button.
Well, pay for your hubris, I suppose.
Alright, what respawn... Does just going back to the castle and coming back respawn things?
Probably. Because you're actively exiting the world.
It feels so weird to have, like, saturated colors again. Like, it's genuinely like, are my eyes working?
Check the Moogle. Let's see how many we need.
We had 10.
'Cause I don't think we... Okay, so we need 6 more. Or no, we need almost 10 more. Because yeah, 25.
Slightly more than 10 more.
We need 11 more.
What's the anti-form keyblade?
It's 2 become 1. You currently have it on Master Form.
Okay. It just has a special effect. Sure.
I wonder if leaving Timeless River would cancel out Antiform. Now I'm kind of curious.
Probably.
We'll find out eventually.
Yeah. Yeah. This is it. Yeah. Huh. Huh. Yeah. Heal.
Just had to make sure. Don't worry. No, it's
Yeah,
fine.
I
You were
did.
playing it safe.
And you know for certain that it was
I had to make sure Sora didn't die. And so Matt dipped Achilles into the river, but holding him by his ankle.
Yeah.
What is that fucking sound? Holy shit. It only
What
plays
is
the
that
Timeless
sound?
River.
Yeah. Yeah. Done. Take this.
I also have no idea what that sound is. It's safely.
Do you have any drive recovery? We do have a couple of drive recoveries.
Only a couple, though. Hey, why do we have 50 drive recoveries?
I don't remember.
Yeah. But why do we have 50 drive recoveries? Oh, the mushrooms. Oh, right. Oh, God.
Anti-Form Sora looks like he's having a good day.
Anti-form is like super strong. And the only reason it sucks is because it says you're not allowed to heal. And you're also not allowed to exit it of your own volition, idiot. You can't even pick up orbs. Oh, you can't pick up drive orbs. That's actually rather,
Probably the right choice.
that's rather kind of them. Oh. What?
Okay.
Alright.
I
Sure.
don't understand, but... Actually, if it's just gonna take all...
Let's
Maybe
go. Right.
Okay.
I guess we'll come back to it later.
Good. Yeah. Oh.
That was effective.
Yes. Usually is. Sir.
Oh, you have to use be in battle for anti-form to pop up. Okay. That makes sense. I hope we don't run out of drive recoveries. Can't fucking... I don't think I've ever had 50 of anything in this game. Actually, I probably have, because I'm pretty sure. Okay, we're making pretty alright time. Compared to...
Right.
What is
Hi
that
there.
sound? You know, I'm starting to see a flaw in the plan.
What do you mean? Hello, cars.
There's a flaw
Alright,
in
so
the plan.
something is about to go really badly. You might want to leave this area. Just for a second. Alright, well, you're gonna die now. Goodbye. I genuinely can't believe you're still alive.
I know what I'm doing.
Heal.
Okay, so it's starting to turn out we don't need to use all these drive recoveries because we don't have enough left over afterwards.
Right.
There we go.
Perfect. And now we will never go into another drive form ever again. Except we totally will, because they're very useful against bosses. Make sure you put ultimate weapon back on.
Yep.
Final form is always good. This is really it's a really effective battle strategy you have
Finally,
here, Sora.
Pixar's Cars 3.
Lightning McQueen is finally in Kingdom Hearts. Now Ina can care. Are you having Matt play in release or chronological order? Release order.
Chronological order is a bad idea.
Also, the story legitimately doesn't make sense if you play it in chronological order.
Nothing should, like, very few franchises should be done in chronological order.
Kingdom
very
Hearts.
few.
Kingdom Hearts, more than just about any franchise on this earth, is so very clearly written as they go that playing it in chronological order would be nonsense.
It is my opinion that if you are ever going to do something in chronological order instead of release order, then you either need to A, have a very good reason for it, or B,
Love to start with the mobile game.
or B, be on a replay.
Like, people have talked about Metal Gear Solid and how if you play that in chronological order, you get to MGS1 and Ocelot's motivations make no sense.
Yeah, Ocelot's motivations only make sense in release order. Timeless Zachary.
Come to save us once more. Finally.
Yeah. It's over.
And like, I honestly had never thought about the whole thing of like,
It's over.
oh yeah, Timeless Zachary is my favorite Xenoblade game. I don't even really know the context behind that, and it's still funny.
It's the named monsters.
I see.
Timeless Zachary is totally a named monster. It's kind of name for Xenoblade. That could totally be one.
Back off.
I will say these streams have done the honor of warming me up to the only good thing Zach Braff's Chicken Little has ever been in. This character became forgotten after this. Literally after this.
Well, I mean,
This and his movie
we
were
clearly
all they
remember
got.
him.
I remember him because of this.
Zach Braff has more credits as Chicken Little in Kingdom Hearts re-releases than anything else. I just want to really internalize that.
I don't know if I want to. But unfortunately, this is the world we live in.
One more Fausto.
No, 6-1. You're 25.
Yeah, you're correct. Timeless Stitch.
I forgot that Stitch just fucking climbs on the screen. It's really weird. Also, by the way, Stitch is actively the worst fucking. Yeah, Stitch can't do anything unless you're using
Timeless Genie.
Stitch is the best, but he didn't do anything. Okay, so fun fact.
No.
Look at your thing. Look at your menu.
Yeah, no, I see. So the thing is right now is that what we are, you've shown me Genie before. What we're doing is we're just letting them sit out so that we can get experience for the summon gauge. But that means just sitting and not
that
doing
means
anything.
we can't use the limits. The kids know who Stitch is nowadays.
Actually, is Genie doing anything?
Yeah, he's attacking shit. Is he actually? No, I don't think he is.
Okay, so
Man.
it's just Zachary.
So
Zachary is the only one.
Who gave you that misinformation? Zero, it sounds like you're being called.
Back off.
Zero Rama, please come to the front office. There is a call for you.
You're needed in room 1, Mr. Zero Ranma. Paging Dr. Zero Ranma, you're needed in room
Back off.
1.
Yeah. Back off.
Here's the thing, I really hope Zero was wrong, because if he's not, I'm still angry about it.
Okay, how do we... Okay, what's the best way to do status? And then...
Summon. You gotta go down to summon. Summon is its own thing.
Okay, 96?
Yes.
Okay, so then I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna summon Stitch. And just use his limits.
Hi, Stitch. Why is Stitch the only one that gets to be in color on the UI? That's weird. I've never noticed that. I don't like that. Blast.
Sorry, I didn't... I was...
Well,
I didn't...
that went... That happened. I don't understand what's happening.
Shit.
Well, I guess we're using Knock Smash. It's okay, that just means that these large bodies will die the hardest they possibly can. Goodbye.
I don't remember how much we had.
Machete order. Wikipedia 2 final mix, 358/2 cutscene movie. Recoded Wikipedia. Birth by Sleep final mix, 3D 0.2 mobile game, 3 and Rewind, other mobile game, Melody of Memory.
But also just keeping Chicken Little out is better. I kind of agree with that. But...
I don't know, this worked pretty well and it got Stitch away. It made me stop having to look at his full color portrait.
I think all the summons have full color portraits, don't they?
Yeah, I don't like... No, I'm pretty sure Chicken Little was in...
Okay, well now
we have to check.
that.
I didn't notice until we looked at... I didn't, like, notice... Oh, God, 3 more. Yeah, but why would you use Chicken Little's limits, though? His limit sucks.
You could just hang out with your friend Chicken Little. I feel like that's better.
He just already... Oh God, he is in color. No,
Yeah.
This isn't allowed. You guys had one job. I have no idea
That's
what
how I'm
that
gonna
is.
beat Lingering Will.
I think that sound is the cars, because it only happens here. I think it's the cars moving. I think it's their footstep sound effect.
I don't know. It's a horrific sound.
Yeah, but I think it's the sound their footsteps make. Well, now we can never know for sure, because you killed that one without letting him touch the ground. Who's the real monster, Matthew? This is so fucking stupid.
That's how I'm going to defeat Lingering. Chicken Little's the key to all this. He's a funnier character than he's ever had.
Zach Braff is the key to all this. Okay, so it's not the cars. What the fuck is it then?
I don't know.
I don't understand. Something about you, like, systematically hitting both of the thunder and then whiffing the reflect so hard.
It's the ground shaking?
I mean, that sounds as good a reasoning as I can fucking think of.
It's the ground shaking?
I don't...
It's over.
I think it just might be hit sound effects in this world. It's not a good sound. I've
They're
never
very
noticed it until you
loud.
pointed it out.
So they're very loud and coming out of my surround speakers. So they're just like surrounding me and threatening me. Okay, that's the Frost Stone.
We've done it. So we've gotten a request. No, we don't even need to worry about lightning. So next week will be what? Lightning and Lucid. Woo!
And
We've gotten a request to end this stream on you going to say hello to our good friend, the William.
Will I am.
The lingering Will I Am. Well-known frontman of the Black Eyed Peas. Yeah, this isn't all you need for Synth at all, right? Yeah, but we're getting this done.
We're doing it bit by bit, piece by piece. One step at a time.
I don't know how else to process the vast amount.
Remind me to use those AP boosts next week.
Not using now.
Because I'm not going to save after this.
Why not?
What is there to save?
Just use the AP boosts and then go save.
I've used drive recoveries that I want to keep.
Okay.
Give me strength.
William, I would like you to... Oh, it didn't save it. Oh, I hope it still took the drive. I hope it still took the drive. It didn't!
No, hit it, win it!
Gotta fly.
Chicken Little's the only way I have hit Lingering Will.
Literally everything went as wrong as humanly possible.
Look, I got a second wind in that fight. I don't know what you're talking about.
Peter fucking knocked you out of hit stun and then immediately saved you again. Oh my god. Fuck. I think that's where we end it.
I got Peter Pan in time for him to save me.
Yeah, but you weren't trying to summon Peter.
That's not the important part here. The important part is that it worked, you know?
I don't know. Yeah, it worked for a grand total of then you died less than a minute later. Less than half a minute later.
That's longer than it's not long. The longest I've ever survived in that fight is summoning Chicken Little and then immediately going into FPS mode.
No, you hit him. You hit him with some regular attacks one time. Only once, though.
I don't know about that.
Anyways, let's wrap up. Gura's stream starts soon. I want to watch that before you go to bed.
Why do you love Gura more than you love me?
Would you like the itemized list, or would you just like me to ballpark it? Anyway, tomorrow, me, Matt, Xander, who's in the chat, and Alex are once again
Once
going
more
to
onto the breach.
steal our icy hearts and stab everybody in the back in Mario Party Superstars for Mario Party Monthly. I have a game picked out for you if I end up in that situation, but I don't think I will. But I need everybody to know that I do have the perfect cutting game for you.
I know Alex has a game picked out for you.
Oh, Christ.
And
That's
I have a...
terrifying.
Because Alex set the precedent of making me play League of Legends, I know what he's playing if I'm in that position.
Okay. And then on Sunday, Matt and I are going to start Danganronpa V3. That's going to go.
Sure will.
It's gonna certainly be a thing. I've heard V3 is actually pretty good. I've heard it's better than the actual 3. No one has a game for me. Don't worry, I can figure one out.
I mean, I already had the original choice for Xander's game, which I feel like was a pretty good choice.
I think, yeah, given the time. Anyways, I'm tired. And that's what we have left for the rest of the week.
Well, thank you everyone for stopping by. Kingdom Hearts will be on Tuesday as normal next week. And then I don't know what we're doing for Thursday if the Sunshine episode isn't out yet, which it probably won't be.
Yeah,
That's
probably. We're recording this weekend.
That's probably when we'll play Chicory, actually.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, that should work fine.
So, everyone, thank you for stopping by. We will see you tomorrow night for Mario Party, and then again on Sunday for Danganronpa V3, and then on Tuesday we are getting back to the grind for Kingdom Hearts. So thank you for coming by, everyone. Have a wonderful night.